Can you see all of the different colors? All of the colors of the universe. The colors.
Quick video and then I'll play it.
When you look up towards the stars, can you see what I see? Can you see all of the different colors? All of the colors of the universe.
Oh, there's 1 minute clips. I'm not posting clips. Oh. Oh, my mic. Yeah, I bet my mic. No, it's here, but it's not showing. Just letting this copyright-free music play. I don't know if this qualifies as an extreme sport. I think I'll be okay. Let's see. I mean, I can still move. Okay. Like I can just rest the controller in my lap down here and use my right hand for clicking stuff. My light too bright. No. I guess the videos, but yeah, it's white. So let's also make my face white. All right. Center. So let's watch a quick ear zoo video, and then we'll get into a little bit of Red Dead for the night because Gun-slinging and a Sling sounded like a good title. I need to play more Hogwarts, but I'll do that tomorrow or something.
This episode is sponsored by Skillshare.
Oh yeah, I figured I'd find one of the shorter ones, and I like turtles, so we'll watch the turtle tier list.
If you've watched this channel for a while, one thing should be pretty clear. There are a lot of builds which can dish out tons of damage in a short time to any players that lower their guard. While there's a solid chunk of players that subscribe to the best defense is an overwhelming offense strategy, there's also a decent number who make erecting an excellent defense their main mission, investing the bulk of their evolution points into armor and resistances. This type of strategy is often referred to as turtling, and for good reason.
Turtling.
Turtles pioneered the defense build, being the first vertebrate to incorporate a
What captions? Yeah. Hold on, I wanted to check to make sure. Because I've been making the TikTok tests, make sure everything's framed correctly for the center one. Like, if I wanted to make a clip, I'd still have the center clear without like chat and stuff getting. I guess I don't mind if chat clips in a little bit. Like a little more. Pull it down as well. There we go. Doing on-stream editing because I'm a noob. Chat. Oh, and you're on this side in the stream. Well, why don't I do this? Hold on. Keep it consistent. Chat game can go. Where are you? Chat game will go up here in the corner with. Yeah, I think up the corner is better. Here in the corner with the follow goal. And the chat will go down here. The bottom left, like on my face area. Sorry. It probably is less than entertaining to watch. All right.
Shell into its
There
build
we go.
successfully. However, the idea that turtles all have the same game plan would be far from the truth. They're a diverse faction with many low tier
See, yeah,
and high tier.
I'm more willing. I think it's fine if I have the chat game thing on, anyways. Like in the TikTok, like, or the YouTube short, like frame that I'm editing. It shouldn't be in the gameplay crop. Yeah, I'm wearing it. Yeah, it's a dark blue. Yeah, the chat game should be fine. So I can like leave it on. You guys can still play it while I'm playing games and stuff. And it shouldn't be in the, like, it'll be in the Twitch clips, but it shouldn't be in like the TikToks that I post.
Tier members. So today we're going through the turtle tier list. Turtles are divided into two main groups, the side neck turtles and the hidden neck turtles.
Side
This
neck
refers to
versus
the way
hidden
the
neck
player
turtles.
positions their head when they activate their defense mode stance. Hidden neck turtles retract their head and neck directly into their bodies, while side neck turtles
not a
tuck their
tortoise?
head to the side. This may seem arbitrary, but to me it's a huge difference, because in my opinion side necks are at a huge disadvantage, because
Yeah,
putting
it
your
does
neck
seem more
off to the
vulnerable,
side
yeah.
leaves your weak point very exposed. The neck is one of the most well-known weak points in the game. Every DPS main knows to go for the throat if possible, so by leaving it exposed, you're placing yourself in serious danger. Side neck players are aware of this drawback and have two different ways they try to compensate. The first is by putting more points into the shell skill tree, extending the shell forward. This makes it much less likely that an imprecise attack will land
The
on the
snapping
turtle's
turtles
neck.
do have like a big
The
ridge
second
on
way
their
is
turtles.
just to throw
Or
caution
on the
to
shells.
the wind and decide that if you can't protect your neck, you may as well get some use out of it. Taking a page from the Snake Player's Guidebook, these ambitious turtle mains choose to invest their points
I'm
into
glad
the
Jenna
neck itself,
is
as
happy
opposed
to
to
have
the
the
shell.
chat game back on.
This
Yeah, I
grants them
figured it
an
would
impressive tether grab and allows them to reach around
entice
barriers
some people
while
to
hunting.
hang out more
A
too.
common strategy for this
And
build
yeah, it
is
doesn't
to
hurt.
bury yourself into the lake bed and use your snake-like neck to attack any fish that enters your zone of control. Do I think this is the best strategy? Well, no. A lot of counterplay options exist, and your neck is even more vulnerable
What? Not the chat game, the turtle, or me in a sling?
than the regular side neck turtles. So in general, I think if you're going for a turtle
Ah, turtle info. Okay, let me turn it up a little bit so I can hear better.
build, choose the other option, hidden neck turtles. Hidden neck
Okay.
turtles
I
can
do like turtles a
completely
lot. They're
conceal
cute.
their weak points by retreating into their shell. This grants a massive defense bonus, making it difficult for aggressors to deal any
I'd
damage to
actually
you
rather
at
have
all,
a tortoise
let
though.
alone land a critical hit. Along with the isopod and armadillo, this is the best defensive
a
move
water
any one player can
Aquarium
use.
is a lot of work, and
All of the
tortoises are
remaining
kinda
turtles
cute.
on this list use this ability. Soft-shell turtles are the next build on our list. This is a very unique take on the turtle build. Most of the time,
Soft-shell.
you'd assume that a turtle player's highest
that
stat would be their
seems
defense, while their lowest would be
antithetical to
mobility.
turtles.
But for soft shells, it's quite the contrary. They've got only average defense,
They can turn
having
twice as
used
fast
some
in
of
the water,
those
though.
points to
Okay.
give themselves an above-average mobility instead. Their bodies are extremely flat, granting them
In
a
a pool?
powerful mobility
Nice.
bonus in water.
He's
While they
swimming.
definitely don't have the strongest bite attack on the list, a soft-shell
I like
turtle
seeing
can
those with
deal a
the
solid
zoo.
amount of damage with their bite, enough to pierce the defenses of snails, fish, and crustaceans.
is
Freshwater
great.
turtles, such as soft shells, tend to have great matchups against other aquatic builds, and so their biggest enemies tend to be things coming from outside the river or pond, such as a heron or a raccoon. And so the longer a turtle can stay underwater, the better off they are. This is why many of the current builds put a few points into oxygen extraction, allowing them to
Oh.
absorb oxygen from the water through the
Actually
tissue
didn't know
on the
that.
inside of their mouths. This extends the time a turtle can remain submerged, increasing it
can
from only
absorb
about a half
oxygen through
hour
tissue-
up to
tissues in
potentially
their mouth.
weeks. All of these abilities are great, but I can't overlook these massive sacrifices to defense that the softshell turtles have to deal with.
I always kinda
So to
wondered
me,
how long they
these
could hold
guys
their
end up
breaths.
on the border of C and D tier. Now, not all turtles are locked into the
Wait, do sea turtles have gills, or do they breathe air? I should definitely know that. Hold on, he's probably gonna mention it later. Do see, but I'm curious now. Breathe air. Wait. Okay, yeah, they do have to swim to the surface every few minutes. Okay, yeah, I thought I'd seen them coming to the surface. They didn't do it in Finding Nemo though. Inaccurate. All right. When they are resting though, they can go as long as 2 hours. Okay, so they could they can go for a while.
aquatic biome. The next rung up on the tier list is for a turtle which abandons the aquatic playstyle for a terrestrial one, the
Okay, yeah,
tortoise.
tortoises are on
Tortoises take the characteristically high and low traits of a turtle to the
I love
absolute
tortoises, like
extreme.
Galapagos are so
Defense is
cool
through
to watch.
the roof to the point where
They live
brute
so
force
long.
is almost completely useless. It can even block attacks from all types of cats, which, as we know, are some of the most overpowered builds in the game. It's for this reason that these players dominate the high scores for total game time on a single character. Now, of
Total
course,
game
this
time.
level of defense comes at a cost, and in this case, it's a severe reduction in speed, but even more
yeah,
so
slow
a
moving.
reduction in intelligence.
Oh,
Because
they
of this,
dum-dum?
most can't really do well as hunters and have to go for the herbivore playstyle. But don't be fooled, they've got the same powerful bite attack that other turtles do, and can do a surprising amount of damage to any player who underestimates them.
Katie said,
Speaking
ow.
of bites, if dealing massive
Oh,
damage
yeah,
with
snap.
a bite appeals to you as a player, then the snapping turtle build is for you.
Yeah.
These guys break into A
Those
tier
boys
by
are scary. I
opting
like
for
snapping
high
turtles.
power level. They aren't as abysmally slow as tortoises are, but they're not speed demons by any means. So in order to eliminate their targets, they opt for the bait and punish strategy. They've got solid stealth, but what really helps them is their lure ability. This
Yeah,
rare and
the
powerful
tongue lure
ability
is really
allows
cool.
the user to disguise themselves as loot, which I think we can all agree can be pretty irresistible at times. Because they
Cool
function as
evolution.
ambush predators with great offense, but have low to medium mobility,
Like,
they
how would
actually
you even know what a
occupy
worm
a
looks
similar
like?
niche in water as vipers do on land. And so I think it's only fair that they earn the same rating of low A tier. And now for the real standout. The turtle who's brave enough to take a build normally only viable in ponds and rivers and takes it out to a much more competitive server. The sea turtle. Sea
Okay,
turtles
yeah,
are
here we go.
proof that even in a server full of power and intelligence pures, defense tanks can still be a completely viable option. By speccing into the omnivore playstyle as opposed to obligate herbivore or carnivore, they never really need to pick fights that they can't win. They can always just eat plants while waiting for the next easy opportunity to score a high XP kill. This kind of build is a pretty
I guess,
cookie
yeah,
cutter
I've seen them eat
survivalist
veggies.
scavenger build, which
Didn't
would
know
already
they
be
eat
solid on
meat
its
too,
own.
but I guess that makes
However,
sense.
where sea turtles really shine is their additional defense points
It's not that
placed
much
not into
vegetation
physical
in the ocean.
resistance, but into venom resistance. The venom
Venom
of a
resistance,
jellyfish
okay.
has the potential to one-shot just about anything, but sea turtle players have recognized that aside from venom and stealth, they're almost completely defenseless, and so by taking the venom
Oh.
resistance perk, they've got an almost completely uncontested source of XP.
I think I
Now,
did
I don't want
see
you to
someone
think that
say
sea
before
turtles are
that
easy
Crush
mode. Because they live in
should
the
have, like,
ocean, there
eaten
are
the
players with a
jellyfish
high
in
enough
Finding
physical
Nemo.
attack force to pierce their shell. The tiger shark's serrated teeth are specifically evolved to cut through armor, so a sea turtle needs to
tiger
rely
sharks
not
are-
on their armor, but on their size and shape in relation to the shark's mouth. Shark players can
Yeah, they
only
move
pierce
around,
armor
yeah.
if they secure a grab, and so by facing the ungrabbable face of their shell towards the shark, it can repel a strike that would otherwise be a game
They can
ender.
get the
for it.
arm though, so
The fact that sea turtles have any good defensive options at all is a testament to the
Is there any
excellence
S
of this
tier turtle?
build, and it earns the rank of A+ tier. So why aren't any turtles in S tier?
Okay.
Well, for this build, as well as all other turtles, there are some very good counterplay options that can be nightmares for turtle players.
Yeah,
the turtle's
they
main
aren't the
weakness
best
is
things.
intelligence-based strategies. Using creative and critical thinking to bypass armor
They
is
do
the
their
best
thing,
way
but
to
turtles
crush any
aren't
defense build. For
taking
example,
over the world
a tortoise
anytime
may be
soon.
resistant to all forms of physical strike, but even they cannot defend against the physics engine of the game. And so
Wonder
an
how
experienced
long
bird
turtles have
player
been
won't
around.
waste any time attacking it, but will
Like,
instead carry it high
comparatively
into
to,
the
like,
sky
crocodiles
and let
and stuff.
gravity do the work. In the case of a sea turtle, while one shark may not be able to land a grab because of the turtle's defensive posture,
I'm sure there were
any form of
dinosaurs that had
coordinated
shells and
multi-directional
stuff.
attack will be
But when
unblockable
did it
for a
officially
solo
become like a
turtle.
turtle?
The last thing worth considering is that a turtle must make it past the extremely vulnerable early game in order to reach a stage where its armor can do
That's
its
so
job.
cute when the sea
Safety in
sea
numbers can
turtles swim
mitigate this
out
to an
into the ocean.
extent,
But
but
yeah,
it's definitely not the
a
best
lot of them
strategy
don't
when it
actually
comes
make
to
it.
avoiding griefers. The best way to deal with this is to have experienced players guard the low-level ones, but doing so requires an intelligence level that turtles sadly just don't have. In
Turtles
fact,
don't have
turtles
the
have such
intelligence
low
to protect their
intelligence
babies, wow.
stats that a tortoise with its brain removed can still function relatively normally.
A tortoise with its brain removed can function normally? What? Wait. Hold on. Brain of tortoise is extremely small, and tortoises, red-footed tortoises may rely on an area of the brain called the medial cortex, an area for actions such as vision. Okay. Removing the brain of a land tortoise proceeded to live for 6 months. What? Freshwater tortoise, when subject to the same, did not live as long. Okay. That's still crazy.
For a while.
They removed
So with
the
that in
brain
mind,
and
I
it's-
can't give turtles a top tier spot. It's definitely a build worth
How do you
checking
say that
out.
without? Maybe
Unlike
they
some other
removed the
stats,
whole
intelligence
thing,
is
like,
pretty
brain
easy to
stem was
buff.
still there, like,
For example,
muscles
if you've
still
watched
there.
this channel for a while, you've probably seen the quality of various things go up. I've had some support from fans.
Okay, it's just an ad. All right, that was a cool little video. I like turtles. Turtles are cute. All right. I don't think there's any like news that I wanted to watch. Can't watch Seth Meyers. That'll get full off. So I'll have to watch that later on my own. I'm not gonna watch another tier list right now. Let's say I did watch that earlier. Pretty good. Kind of a longer one, but it's still annoying that the chat game takes like two tries to work. I think I saw a clip of this. How long is this? Is it 8 minutes long? Maybe I'll click through this.
8% of Americans believe they could beat a lion in a fight one-on-one. That 8% of people need, that's like Darwin Awards. Like, they're gone. You're gone. If you think that, you're out. You're done. Like, just give up. Go sit in your couch. You're an idiot. Because there is not a single human being on the face of the planet that can beat a lion in a fight.
Could you imagine trying to fight a lion legit? Unbelievable.
I can't believe 8% of people are like, yeah, I could take it.
I could take a lion.
Yeah.
It's here. Hang on. Let me pull up. I've got the chart here. Actually,
I don't think a lot of people realize how big
let's
they are.
run through this. So you guys are now that you know that information about the lion,
a big dog-sized cat.
I want you to guess what percentage of people in the U.S. think they could beat off an elephant in a fight.
Could beat off an elephant or like beat it in a fight?
Thank you. Beat it in a fight.
Peter, that took me until I started laughing to understand. I was like, that's a stupid question.
It's tough, man. It's got a big Hogan.
The same thing. And then I was like, oh, no, it doesn't.
Does not.
The percentage. I can't believe there's a chart of this for like multiplayer.
To be fair, I think 93% of the population could beat off
an
elephant, but I think 0% of the population could beat up an elephant.
Who thinks they could beat up an elephant? How many Americans, percentage-wise?
Percentage-wise, I'm going to say 4%.
Yeah, I mean, you got 8% with the lion. Yeah, I mean, you got to be just even dumber than the person that thinks they can beat up a lion. I'm going 1% because the elephant in your mind is so big.
8% of Americans think they could beat an elephant. Just go quick.
Same 8%.
We'll go rapid fire here. Forrest, can any human beat an elephant in a fight?
No.
Literally not even Chuck Norris. Not even Chuck Norris.
Bare hands.
8% lion.
Mike Tyson can beat an elephant. Yeah.
Also, 8% think they could beat a fully grown gorilla.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wait, how many?
Also, 8% think they could beat a fully grown gorilla.
8% again.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's stupid.
How about a...
I would be terrified of a young gorilla, let alone a full-grown gorilla. I think it would rip yours off.
This is all the same.
It's all the same 8%.
It's the same people.
They surveyed 1,000 people.
Like
this is the same.
If you look up the statistics, if you look up the statistics of how many Americans do CrossFit, it's 8%, and it's that group right now. It's like, oh yeah, dude, I fucking kettlebell swing. I got that line.
He's not wrong. Yeah.
All right, crocodile.
Yeah.
Forrest, go.
I'm gonna go higher, 12%.
I'm trying to make a guess too. Crocodile. I think that people might think they could wrestle it. Maybe maybe 15.
I'm going 10. 10%.
9%.
Okay.
I find this one funny. Okay. Wolf.
30%.
It's gonna be higher. It's going like 30 of them.
19%.
13% of Americans think they could beat a wolf in a fight.
I mean, wolves are still pretty big.
This one's kind of funny to me. Kangaroo.
Ooh.
I don't think
that's gonna be a high number.
Probably, but
yeah.
Maybe.
All Aussies, they fight.
I could probably punch a kangaroo, but I'm probably not going to win a fight if it wants to beat me.
Kangaroos for sport out there.
We've all seen that video of the guy punching the kangaroo that had his
24% of people think they could beat a kangaroo.
Americans, though? Okay.
That's probably
I'm going to go a third, 33%.
This is why it's weird. Only 14%. So
that's weird.
Only 1 more percent think they could beat a kangaroo than think they could beat a wolf.
That makes
kangaroos are scary. They've got long toenails too, so even if they don't even if the kick isn't gonna be what necessarily kills you either, they might cut you open too. Some of them are just jacked and punch you.
I feel like you put John Bones Jones against a kangaroo, he might be able to win.
Correct.
I think Mike Tyson could.
I actually think that more than 14% of the population could beat a kangaroo in a fight.
Yeah, a big enough dude.
This is hilarious.
It might be bloody.
Okay, chimpanzee, I'm just going to tell you 16%. Are there any humans that could beat a chimpanzee in a fight? No, right?
No way.
They're shaking their heads. Yeah, chimpanzees are
they
their
go right
muscles
for
are
the
like
genitals.
3 times.
Dude, I saw a video of a fucking chimp that lifted this rock with one arm like this. It like reached down and using its shoulder lifted this rock up to grab some insects or something. I don't know what it wanted under there. And in the documentary I was watching, they said the rock weighed 330 pounds.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no way.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
What percent think they could beat a pit bull in a fight?
A pit bull? Oh, that's kind of a relevant question. How many people do you think they could beat a pit bull? I'm gonna Google. How much stronger is a chimpanzee than a human? I want to see if there's like an actual like estimate. Huh. Let's say their muscles exceed by only 1.35 times, but still, that's probably pretty significant. Let's say being a pit bull in a fight. I'd probably say around 30 again too. I need to get into the game in a second, so I don't.
See, now here's where I think that gets interesting because Americans have much more proximity to pit bulls. So they're like, oh,
True.
okay, I've seen this thing, so I can analyze it, as opposed to like, I could beat an elephant when they've never seen one.
If it wanted to miss me, I probably could.
So I'm going to say that percentage is still staying low. I'm going to say 10% of people think they could beat a pit bull.
See, I'm gonna go because they've heard all the stories about how, like pit bull attacks and shit. I'm gonna go like low. I'm gonna say 2%.
No way.
You have overestimated the intelligence of our country. It's 24%.
There we go. Yeah, see, okay.
And wait. 24% of people think they can beat a pit bull. What was the number for wolf?
13.
I'm about to say they're not that.
By the way, imagine
wolves are
picture
bigger,
this.
but like it still takes multiple of them to take down a big thing.
The inner groin, like the inner thigh, right up near your dick.
I don't want to.
Could you imagine? And that's like where they're gonna go for it, like or your neck.
Yes, pit bull is still gonna mess you up. Yeah.
Now let's get to some of the funnier ones.
Yeah.
What percent of Americans think they could beat up a goose?
A goose?
A goose.
Oh,
okay.
God.
I was about to say, yeah. I've seen people go toe to toe with geese. I'm going even 50.
Yeah, 84%.
People are still scared of it. Okay, a little more than that. Okay.
The fact that there's 39% who think they can't is
Dude, have you ever been in a fight with a goose? Because I have, and I can tell you the story.
I've been stalked by a goose.
It's scary. I don't think you're getting out unscathed.
No,
smaller or older people.
Way.
But see,
Dude, geese are fucking terrifying. I was at my buddy's house in the Northeast.
Break your arm, maybe.
And there was like a farm next door, and there was just a bunch of nice white geese, right? And we're
beautiful,
cool. Like
elegant looking.
I don't even remember, but I think they were geese, and but they weren't wild ones. They were like farm geese, right? And we're like hopping over the fence to see all the critters, and this goose lines me up from like 30 yards away, and just goes. And it's just coming like full steam, like literally, and like this, just turned and ran, dude. I'm not even joking. Like,
dude, the impression you did of a goose is like
my dad told me about the time he got chased by one.
It's terrifying.
We need a GIF of that, Kyle. Note
little hour for a long time. They're super fast,
dude. That's crazy. Only 2 feet as well. 2 feet going 30 miles an hour. That's
You can go 30 miles an hour. Wow.
Terrifying.
By the way, here's a reason to go check out the Patreon if you like this. On the Patreon, here's a reason to go.
That's.
Oh yeah, we rewind.
Population of people can't do that on you. They can beat it in a fight.
Okay, wait.
What percentage of Americans think they can beat a house cat in a fight?
Okay, that should be like 75. Yeah.
I mean,
74%.
I'm gonna go because everything's been weird. 60%.
69.
Yeah.
I mean,
that means there's 31% of Americans that think a house cat could kill them in a fight till death.
That's remarkable.
It's kind of sad, yeah.
I'm starting to wonder if the people in the survey don't actually know what an animal is. If they're like
possible
house cat. I'm not sure. I'm just going to throw out a statistic.
I've never heard of one. I don't know what this thing is.
This is a survey of over 3,000 people. Last one, a rat.
100%.
Okay, a rat. About to say
120%.
No, because there's always some dumb people. So 97.
Let's say that. I mean, yeah. Let's say maybe like 97, 99%.
90.
72.
What?
More than
How are you dying to a single rat?
would cower in fear if a rat was after them.
Maybe they're afraid of like the plague or something.
Yeah, the disease.
Scenario, like, excuse me, sir, it's nice to meet you. I'm doing a random survey. You versus a rat, who wins in that fight? Now, I'm not talking about taking fear out of the equation. I just mean a physical confrontation. You and a quarter-pound animal
should be able to
that has
stomp.
teeth the size of a staple. Who's gonna win? Oh, that rat's got my number. Like, there's no way I'm walking out of that room.
Yeah, some people are dumb. All right, let's get into the game. Let's go. Break screen for a second. Change just chatting to red. Typing with one hand is fun. I don't like reaching across there, but reaching my arm up that high is hard. It's not hard, but it's hard with the sling on. My shoulder starts getting tired after a little bit. I've taken a couple hours today. Okay, there we go. Update that. Close Opera because I don't need that open. And let's see. Go to Epic Game Store. Actually, let me verify the files real quick before I start the game, because it crashed last time just to be safe. Verify files. Hello, sister. How you doing? We just got done watching some Tier Zoo. We watched the turtle tier list, learned about some sea turtles and stuff, and then we watched Forrest Gallant and some other people talk about or react to like American statistics and like how many people like think they could be an animal, and it was kind of shocking. Yeah, I think there was like what 20-something% of people who think they would die to a single rat. I mean, there were some other numbers that were shocking the other side, like people thinking they could, like, you know, like 14% of people thinking they could beat a gorilla or a chimpanzee. So, no, there's no humans beating chimpanzees, gorillas, or elephants. But then I think there was, hey, you got it, panel. Let's say, yeah, a single rat. There's like a single rat could maybe bite a baby in the neck and it could bleed to death. Like, that's the only way I'm seeing it happen. They're like, they do a Fast and Furious on you, whatever. I think that's what it was, like Fast and Furious 2 or something. Too Fast and Furious. Sorry, that's what that would have been. But where they put like they put a rat in like a bucket and they start like heating it up and it crawls. I don't know if that was ever actually. I think I've seen like videos where they debunk that. But yeah, I'm not scared of rats. They're gross. The disease is concerning, but you should definitely be able to stop one. Ooh. Let's see, what other animals were there? Oh, I was about to say there was like a good 39% or something, wasn't it, that thought they could get killed by a house cat. Oh, that's kind of sad. Trinkets out here taking lives. I mean, there's some big house cats. They could definitely do some damage, but not gonna kill you. There are all those stories about like cats eating their owners after passing away, and that's kind of gross and sad. But I mean, there's nothing else to eat. What's the cat gonna do? I think it depends on the person. Like if it was, you know, like a kid, a house cat, a determined house cat could kill them. But like a physically fit adult should be able to like throw or slam a cat. Like they'll take some scratches and it'll sting for a bit, but like you should be able to grab it and do whatever you need to do. Unless it like jumps on your face and takes your eyes out right away. You shouldn't. I don't think you should lose to a house cat. At least I don't think I would. But knock on wood, I don't want to jinx that and get killed by a cat. I think they were a little surprised at the comparison between like a wolf and a pit bull too. Like a lot of people didn't think they could beat. Like even less people, it was like 14 and 13% or whatever for like the pit bull and the wolf, accordingly, I think. And yeah, let's say. I guess I'll say it depends on the person. There's like a fighter, I think could take a pit bull, but a normal person might lose to a pit bull. Let's launch the game. Here we go. Finish verifying the files. Beep boop boop. Oh, but not let go. Definitely had. Ooh. Ow. Let's see. Yeah, they could definitely latch on and do some serious damage, but I mean, maybe you would bleed out from that if you didn't get like extracted by your coworkers or whatever. Get a bad infection and die later. I don't blame it. X-rays aren't fun. They made me sit in like 3 different weird ways yesterday. Before I had my shoulder put back in, she asked me like, "Can you raise your arm up?" I was like, I'll try. No, it hurt. Yeah, because she asked me to move it around, and I'm like, yeah, and then I had to go back in the waiting room. I didn't get a room after that. And then it was like a 10-minute thing. They popped the arm back in, and they gave me, yeah, it did pop right back out right away. Because yeah, they were like, nice, that was easy, and then it popped out, and they were like, oh, just kidding, let's do it again. Oh yeah, it just hurt more to have it out. Like I knew I just needed to be calm and let them put it back in, and their relief would start coming. Yeah, they were proud of themselves for doing it nice and easy. And they're about to give me an IV in the other arm, but they just gave me a little painkiller shot that it burned for a little bit, but then I had to go back in the X-ray room because they were like, oh, it looks like it's still dislocated. I had to like lay down and like put my arm in like 2 different weird positions for the doctors to be super sure that it was not like dislocated or something. Yeah, and then we had to wait like another 1.5 or 2 hours after that. It's like game is opening up. There we go. Yes, center. There. Yeah, it was just frustrating having them having to just wait an hour or whatever for them to recheck after they were pretty sure that it was in there. So I was just standing there with my coat on, like tapping my foot when he came in. I was like, all right, here's the paper for you to sign. And he was apologetic. I wasn't frustrated with the nurse. I said I wasn't frustrated with the dude. I was frustrated with the other doctors more. I mean, I knew it wasn't his fault. He was waiting for them to check. And he came with the papers and all right. Okay, hopefully no technical issues or anything. Let's see. Review the journal real quick. See what we got from last time. You know, you should fill the water out. Oh, okay. Maybe. Please. Let's say. I've met some charming women in my time. Catherine Braithwaite, the mother hen. That particular bunch of roosters ain't one of them. A sour jug of piss and bullshit I ain't never met. Nice. Even Hosea's charms were lost upon her. Yeah, she's not amused by him. Are you flexing about that? What are you doing? That she refused our offer to sell her shine back to her. Yeah, we gave it away instead. And then he talks about Bo and Miss Penelope, yeah. And yep, the suffragettes. That was fun. I like giving them a ride down the street. It was fun seeing the men get triggered. The world's certainly changing fast. I don't know much about good causes, the joys of democracy, but I enjoyed my little experience riding alongside them. Yep, me too, Arthur. Good time. Stumbled into this old drunk on the street and roads. Yep. Okay, this is the dude who wants us to go to Compton instead. Yep. Jeremiah Compton. Okay. We will do that. Maybe I'll actually go do that before I do the heist, actually. The heist might be a little longer and bring Pete back to the camp or something. We went horse thieving. Yep. That didn't go well. We had to sell him for like half price to those twins. There's the old church we saw with Lenny. Where are you getting those guns? Hey, Kane, what are you doing?
Hey, boy.
Digging a hole in the ground. I'm not gonna pet him right now. I did see last time, yeah, I can make Kane my personal dog, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, where's my brightness at? See if I can turn it up a little bit. I have the lighting quality all the way up, but it's still a little bit dark. Is it down here? There it is. I'll say brighter doesn't hurt. I can still differentiate. But yeah, but say, Kane is the camp dog. Yeah, okay, that's the default. Looks like I just wanted to see. Kane is a camp dog, and then yeah, I'll find another field dog when I get a chance. I want to find a Leo or another lab. Haven't played off stream because been busy, or yeah, was at the hospital until 9:30 last night. All right, I think that's a little brighter. I still want to be able to differentiate the colors. See if it looks any different. Probably not, but you know, maybe a little brighter. Okay. Tell me if you guys think I should turn it up more or not. I definitely can.
Arthur, you okay?
But it is also, what time is it? It's 26 p.m., so it's nighttime.
Hi there.
Hi, Uncle.
Will the women
Find you.
Mexico?
Yeah. The women like in Mexico. Why?
You gonna join us, Arthur?
Some good,
For a minute.
some bad. Some you think are good turn out to be bad.
How are you, okay?
For sure. You miss Mexico?
Is he asking me?
Me and Lenny brought some guns in. Robbed them off that gang that runs around
We
here.
can take a little sleep before we go out in the morning.
Figure you'd know best how to sell them. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Thanks.
Oh, have you ever killed a man in Mexico?
Powerful man. Over a woman.
Over a woman. Oh, that's
Guy in the
sounds
army
about right. Yep.
till he lost his position. I can't go back. Maybe one day.
Maybe one
I'd
day.
love to go to Mexico.
I don't know if
One day.
him and Javier end up in Mexico.
Maybe you will.
I say that those lines might be foreshadowing Red Dead Redemption
Love to travel.
1.
See the world.
I know John's able to go to Mexico. I just don't know if
Head
Javier's
south.
there.
Bolivia. Peru.
Oh, my hands are so
Brazil?
sweaty right now. Hate it.
I met a Brazilian in a bar once.
I may just take the sling off and like, put
I
a
didn't
t-shirt on at some
understand a word
point.
he said.
I'll suffer through it for now because I don't care about this controller getting sweaty. Alright. You guys are just kind of slowly talking about it.
I reckon it's time to turn in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Jose, we'll go to sleep for the night.
Evening.
Hey,
You and Charles.
You alright there?
I think so.
Okay, I'll leave you to it then.
Sounds good.
Trout. I almost called him Trout. His name is Strauss.
Arthur.
No, Dutch, I'm not doing your mission right now. Stop saying my name. I of course sleep in the morning.
Herr Strauss.
Reverend Swanson.
See,
Hello
Reverend
there.
Swanson's kind of saying his name in disgust too. Swanson struggles, but he's still a good guy, I think. I'll say nobody likes Strauss, I think, besides maybe Dutch. That's just because Dutch knows he brings in money. Alright, let's see. I wonder if it deleted my outfits. Let's do a double check. Nope, they're still here, okay. I can put on.
Hello, Tilly.
Good morning, Arthur.
Alright. Leave me alone, Dutch.
I know you can hear me.
That was pretty good. I can't hear you, but I am riding away anyways. Sounds like he heard me speaking to the mic. You can't prove that I heard you. Alright, let's do a little auto riding for a minute. Yeah, my hands are just like wrenched for some reason. I hate it. Give Shadow some path even though we're level 4. Let's even go a little faster. I wonder what that guy's doing just sitting there. What the? I thought that dude just crashed right into the wagon. Missed the turns, whatever. I'll go off-road a little bit.
Yeah. It'll take more than that, boy. Yeah.
Those Des Moines Raiders. I'll leave them even now. They're following me. What was that? Who was shouting at me?
Let me go!
Oh, gee. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Hey, let that woman go!
Damn, you stay out where you don't belong.
Hold on, horsey. Hold on, I got you. Calm down. Alright, there you go.
Get me off this thing! It reeks!
I'm working on it.
Come on! Cut the damn ropes!
You're so impatient. I just saved you.
Thanks, mister.
Here you
Don't
go.
know
Yep.
how many times I tried to leave
Just
that
smack my hand
crazy
away.
bastard,
Okay.
but he always came after me. I'm glad he's dead.
Sure.
Yeah. Me too. Hey, you like some good honor. Yeah, I was say I don't need to give you a ride either. You got a horse. Alright. Stay safe, lady.
Damn hillbillies.
Goddamn hillbillies. If your woman wants to leave, let her leave.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Arthur will give you a bullet.
Yeah.
Yep, here we go. I believe this is the homestead where we... Yep, there's the barn that burned. Oh, scarecrow.
Slow up now.
I think there's a scarecrow here. I guess there might have been dropped at some point. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Alright, search your house for watch, leisure, or watch pistol. Okay.
By order of Judge Meredith Holden in the courts of the state of Lemoyne, We do hereby grant repossession of this property and all items herein to the Bank of Roads. M. Holden, Judge Holden. Henrietta Blackley, Clerk. November 18th, 1895.
1895. That might have been like 2 years ago. I've got like 97 or 98 at this point. Door's locked. Got this open gin and a cigarette card. Who's this? Jim Cobb. Stars of the stage, huh? Okay. How am I getting here? Let's see, is there a cellar or something? Open window. Good time. Camping out in a barn. Almost getting cooked alive. That's it. How about this door? There.
Ledger, watch, pistol.
We don't need to loot everything, but let's see. Empty bottle. I'm examining it. This Kentucky bourbon. Interesting. So, but I'm only able to look at a bottle if I want. Can I take one here? Let's see. Yeah, the squatter probably did leave some stuff in it. I enjoy going first person for looting because it makes it easier to see where things are. A letter.
April 2nd, 1870.
Jeremiah.
Dear Mr. Thompson, I'm afraid there's no more work for you down here at the plantation. I'm grateful for the help you've given us and the help your pappy and your pappy's pappy gave us before you. These are trying times for all of us. You are in our thoughts and prayers. Yours truly, Colonel J. Nixon, the Ascension Plantation.
So they even pointed out that his family's helped for generations, but they don't have a job for him. It seems like he might have been fighting for the South, though, so I'm not gonna take his side or anything yet. There's an antique pocket watch.
That's the old watch. Now the ledger and the pistol.
Like the sling. I think my shoulder a little uncomfortable right now, anyways. Maybe can't do it. Position. Another card. Hold on. What is it? Images actually. Hummingbird sage with a hummingbird next to it. I guess we should check. It's not likely that the still in ledger will be in here. But yeah, that was a pretty card. I like that.
Okay, where is all this old crap?
Oh, it doesn't look like it's upstairs, but that is the cellar right there. And another note. Let's see what this is. Is that a kid's toy right there?
Pa, God damn it. Told you to stay away from the boy. He don't want this. Heck, none of us want nothing to do with you. Rance.
Okay. So yeah, his son, I'm guessing his son's son or something, don't want nothing to do with him. Yeah, might not be the nicest dude. Okay. Your family can be assholes sometimes too, though. Yeah, and there's a picture of him. Why would you take a picture with your open, with your open trapdoor? That seems like a silly idea.
What you doing here? We found this place first.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you weren't in here.
Just looking around for some things. That old revolver yours?
Finders keepers.
Is that actually a revolver? That looks like a flintlock pistol.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, good try.
Oh, God damn it! Come on, Dan!
Where are you going? Come on!
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
So you want a knife fight?
You ain't much of a fighter, huh?
Come on, let's go. Let's see if you even get a slice on me. Let's go. Like that Arthur pulled the knife out. I didn't even try and just quick draw him either. I was like, let's go, fair fight. Come on. There you go. Yep. You got a gun? Nope. We're going at it with knives like it's the UK. Oh, there you go. You got a cut on me. You're a little faster than your friend. Oh, but there's a quick one to the chest. That'll do it. All right. Hey, where's Thompson's pencil at over here? Yeah, let's see. That's not a revolver. That's like literally a flintlock pistol.
Well, that'll be the pistol. Just the ledger now.
There might be another letter in that cabinet right there, or that hat, or whatever that is. What is that? This is kind of hidden too. What is this?
Dear Mr. Thompson, after numerous complaints from customers and fellow employees
complaints
alike,
from customers.
we must terminate your employment.
So
There's no place for a man like you at the Central Union Railroad Company.
Yeah, he might have just been a racist asshole, and that's why he's not working there anymore. Let's loot the other stranger too. Why not? And get this door open. Alright, we're looking for a ledger. Oh wow, yeah, this is like, yeah, that's some kind of shackles or something. What is the diary for? Let's see. Hold on.
Well, that's that. I was somewhere near Rhodes when they caught me. Till the day I die, I ain't gonna forget the sound of that dog barking in my heels.
Oh boy.
I don't suppose that day gonna be far off yet. It was 50 lashings yesterday and 50 more to go.
Let's see, yeah, it sucks you lost your house,
I don't think I can take any more.
Your
man said he was doing his job.
People complain.
What kind of employment if you ask me, but I suppose you ain't. Lights fading, so that's it for now. I do hope I live to see the end of this war and justice win out. Ugh. June 64.
June 60. Okay, that was, yeah, back in 64, 30 years ago. Man said he was funny kind of employment. Yeah, he asked me. Wait. He was being chased by a lawman or something. Let's say, was there more in that? Hold on. Let's examine it one more time, Arthur. God, yeah. Let's see. Close. Okay, yeah, there's nothing else. Oh wow, but yeah, there's a whip and stuff here too. Yeah, this dude is not a good guy. I might not have read all that last time. What's in the ledger? Is it gonna be people? Yep, well, it's the slaves.
Slaves?
Minnie and Child.
Rewards. January 15th.
Rewards for people?
$17. January 18th.
Runaways.
Louise, $12. May 18th,
oh, this dude's gonna catch a bullet.
$18. May 24th. Minnie and Child, $20.
Leonard? That's not our Lenny, is it? Hold on. Because Lenny, there's also Lenny, and what was the other girl's name that he liked? The guy, Lenny and her name, Lenny and Jenny. I don't get Jenny on here. Julia. Odette. No. Yeah, Jenny. Okay, but still. Because I don't think Lenny was a slave. His parents or something might have been. Lenny's too old. Or too young. Sorry, wrong word. Did I see this letter already? Probably did. Let's double check.
Dear Jeremiah, there ain't nothing here of any value. I wouldn't give you a nickel for it. Come by for a sup of whiskey anytime.
Bill.
Yes. I was sorry to hear of Betsy's passing. Things is easier up there for sure.
Alright, yeah, let's go talk to Jeremiah about his ledger of slaves.
Come on now, boy. Giddy up.
See how far is he? Do I fast travel? No, I can ride there. Well, I mean, yeah, there's nowhere to fast travel over there anyways. It's not in roads for some reason.
You're a good boy.
Okay, maybe him not being on roads will make it easier for me to give him that bullet he deserves, though. What am I doing camping out here? You can keep sleeping on the bench in town. I wonder what kind of grave site this is.
They needed us, they threw us away like shit on their boot. Times wasn't perfect. I ain't saying that. It's just it's all going to hell.
What is he gonna? I just want to see what he says before I talk
Rack
to
and
him.
ruin.
See if he.
Rack and damn ruin.
What's the word? Gives me any more reason to hate him.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Old man, yeah, you are an old man.
You show some respect.
Respect.
I was
You're funny.
respected once. I had a
Respect the people you
profession.
owned.
You asked me to get you something.
There's no bringing back what I want. I want my job, my pride, the respect accorded to a gentleman.
What about this old crap? Huh?
My things. Don't you understand? Those bastards, they changed everything. I was a good worker. I took pride in my work. They took it
Your
away.
work, huh?
Pissed on my legacy.
Old man, some jobs ain't for saving.
Yeah. Let's
And
see.
some legacies,
Oh,
They're meant to burn.
they are for pissing
what
on.
are you doing? That's my history.
The gun doesn't work. Yeah. But,
Ah!
yeah, try and shoot you. I hope it blows up in your face.
I still exist. Oh.
Oh, you still exist. You just can. Maybe I should leave him to be a nobody. He might not even be worth a bullet. You guys can make the decision. I won't right away. Right away. Take a minute, drink on it, and use the bathroom. But no, I can't use the bathroom. Never mind. Eat a cheese wedge and think about this guy's life. Salted offal. Gross. I have so many biscuits. I might gain a little weight. Let him be miserable. Yeah, but he doesn't even. Yeah, doesn't even deserve the bullet. You can just sit here and be the nobody that you are, dude. Although maybe. Because I'm still a little frustrated. Can I kick him?
Mister.
Nope, I wanted to see if I can beat him up. And like take stuff that's worse. Cause yeah. Do I get negative honor for taking his stuff? I better not. Yeah. Thank you, game. Mine now. Okay, if I could be right now, I'd be on you, dude. Actually, you might like that. Never mind. Alright. Let's go. I guess, yeah, back to camp, and we'll do the bank robbery with Bill and them.
You okay, boy?
Go faster, roll back to camp. Yeah, I think I'll make some horse meal real quick, too. Give some to them and give them gold cores nice and easily. now. Fast travel. Oh, wrong button. Back to Clemens Point. That's where this. See, those scarecrows are actually doing something. Protecting corn or whatever that was. All right. Love Sadie's yellow shirt. How you doing?
Gotta help anyone who tries to get past you.
Yeah, she's a scary one. So, like a. All right. This doesn't make my game crash again. Let's say it was already seeming a little bit choppy last time before we went on the mission. I don't think it was the mission that made it crash, but I guess we'll see. I do have a mod on that typically is bank robberies. I wonder if that might break it. Whose horse is Bob? Funny name. Gold Apple. That is cool. Cute. Coat. Although yeah, it does look like you're glitching into that other horse.
We got something cooking you might be interested in.
Am I gonna like the sound of this?
Been cooking since Horseshoe, but you went and kicked up all that commotion in Valentine. Now, we was preparing to rob the bank there until you got involved in all that nonsense, and I don't know, I just feel like it's unfinished business.
That wasn't my fault. It was just one of them things.
How come every time I get in trouble, I'm called a fool and an idiot? But when you get in trouble, oh, it's just one of them things.
It's a good point, Arthur.
A very good point.
All right, well, what do y'all want me to do?
Hit the goddamn bank with us.
Mm-hmm.
You really think it's worth going back there?
4 of us can hit the bank easy, but I ain't gonna lie to you. We'll be law if we linger.
And if you're serious?
No, just local boys being rounded up and pressed into action.
Meaning?
If we go in quick and quiet, we can hit it just fine. If there's 4 of us, I mean.
Y'all think it's worth the risk?
It's a bank, Arthur.
So? Is the take good?
According to the fella I met, yes. It's the end of the stock sales. Plenty of money and plenty of people milling about.
Okay, I suppose. It's worth taking a look at least.
I'm gonna be performing. I better go get change out of these rags. Give me a minute, gentlemen.
Okay.
I guess less people means less risk.
That'll be good.
It is good. We put a lot of research into this.
It's small bank.
So.
Mr. Morgan.
Herr Strauss?
That man. The debtor, Thomas Downs, apparently he's dead.
Dead? Huh. Well, he didn't seem very well.
His wife. I believe he has a wife and child. She will assume the debt, of course.
Of course.
Then you can head up there and collect. We lent them a lot of money.
Okay.
Gentlemen, let's go rob ourselves a bank.
What's the plan then?
Oh, we're gonna send Karen on in ahead as a distraction. Then we're just gonna rush on in afterwards. Just a small bank in a little town. Nothing that big in way of security. We just need to bring you along as a insurance policy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, let's move out.
You would think the modder made it so it didn't crash when you were playing like through the story with the mods on, but mods also aren't, you know.
Tell me again about this big can't go wrong plan of yours.
Oh, it can go wrong. Anything can, once the shooting starts.
Well, that's comforting.
That's reassuring.
Yep. Like I said, we'll see how it looks. If we can get in all right, we'll send Miss Jones ahead to the bank. They won't recognize her.
I'll show you boys how it's done.
Say, hold on. Oh, but no plan survives. Let's see. Take my hoodie off real quick. Watch. Now it's actually visible. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Bird. Just unvelcro it. So I have to pop it back in.
No, you'll have
One goes underneath the side and one goes around. Don't beat up the mic. Do you need me to stand up?
Oh, okay.
That one. This
No, what happened?
put it around the neck.
Oh,
Move
okay,
it through
okay.
there and help.
Right, right. Did it.
That one round. Back to this itself.
This felt
So we got a lost AirPod situation. over my head. All right. Hi, Marie. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, that was a little bit chaotic. Changing and putting my sling on. No, I don't think I should do a muscle relaxer. We should maybe grab a Motrin when we go to the store at some point, just because they said I'm supposed to rotate between Motrin and Tylenol, and we only have ibuprofen, which one is that? Let's say, is that technically proper? But I appreciate the follow. Thank you. We're doing Red Dead Replay, and I dislocated my shoulder yesterday weightlifting and not listening to my body when it said it was too tired. Well, no, I mean, I did push myself too hard. Like, I was trying to push out an extra rep when I was struggling. And after my shoulder came out. You should go to the point of near failure, not failure. You should be able to have like another rep or two in you. You don't want to collapse underneath a bar or anything. So yeah, it was just me listening to intense music and being too amped, and then my shoulder's not working anymore.
I don't know. Fellers always liked a lost little girl, but nobody plays a drunken harlot quite like me. Nita should work.
Once she's got them distracted, we'll move in.
Yeah, fingers crossed it doesn't
When I was scouting the place the other day, there was only a couple of guards.
We deal with them and any customers who are feeling brave.
I think just mods the game tends to crash after a couple hours or whatever.
Now I see why you brought me.
It's running pretty smooth right now.
I'm more than willing.
Nah.
Maybe you start to see like some weirdness with like the anti-aliasing, and then
Tell you I've also been cooking up
crash happens like a half hour after that or whatever.
What? No. What kind of deals?
See, you don't realize, Morgan. I'm out there putting in the work same as you.
Oh, go crash into the wagon.
With them a couple times now. Seems
Stop
they're
me.
looking for some extra security.
Instead of letting the auto ride do its thing.
Could be something in it for us.
How are you doing, Marie?
Well, just be smart about it. We got a lot of irons in that fire right now.
Yes, I know, Morgan.
What? How do you feel about this, Lenny?
So,
just chilling.
How are you feeling about
glad.
this, Lenny?
Pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, it was unpleasant yesterday. I don't know, that evening. But pretty good, all things considered.
Certainly have been recently.
I mean, why the hell not? Roll with it.
Yeah, enjoying this game. I played it a while ago, during COVID, actually, for the first time on
we really would be slick.
console.
Thoughts like that.
And it was what got me back into single-player gaming, so now I'm back doing it on PC.
All right. Guess we're doing this then.
Good to have you along,
Glad you
Karen.
and Lenny are along for this, Karen.
Someone's got to keep you boys out of trouble.
Oh, right, I'm sure that's what you're gonna do.
Lenny can be relied on to keep his head. Not after that night you two had in Valentine.
Yeah, I've been trying to forget that.
It's
What
the best,
little I remember of it.
best night of the
You've
game.
always been a bad drunk. And before you say it, I know, takes one to know one.
Guess we'll never
At
learn.
least she's honest.
And Bill ain't much better.
Thank you for
So
asking
should
how
we
I'm doing,
stop
by
for
the
some
way.
whiskey?
How about we wait till after the bank, all right? Can't believe you got me going back to Valentine.
Don't tell me it ain't hurt you leaving that bank behind.
Not really.
Work a town and not hit the bank? That's downright pathetic.
I guess we went a bit beyond.
We're gonna hit every bank we see. That seems like the way to get caught.
To hell.
You did, Morgan. Not me. I played it cool up there. Couple of punch-ups, dealt with some O'Driscolls.
Ah, is that right?
Like I said, you mess up, it's just one of them things. I mess up, I'm the prize idiot.
Well, Bill, I don't know what to tell you.
Surprised you ain't already ripped me about that dynamite again.
Yeah,
One mistake, and I'll never let
man, it was a pretty big goof.
What do you need? Pat on the back?
Cactus just
A medal?
Just know, I got the lead on this one.
We'll see about that once things get going. So, thinking this through. You rob Cornwall's train. We shoot a heap of his men in Valentine.
Mm-hmm. On his radar for sure.
Coach.
This is just dawning on you now.
And now, we're going back to the one place he knew where to find us.
That's the genius of it. Folk never look at what's right under their
super
nose.
sweaty stuff. The changing plan didn't really work, but it's whatever.
What's happened to you? You're getting real nervy in your old age.
The last few weeks happened.
Forget about Cornwall. He can't have many men left at this point. Got a bit hairy in that barn, but we all walked away fine from that.
Didn't walk away with much.
Let's see, yeah, that was pretty close.
Could deal with them in Valentine, and 4 of us could deal with them after the coach robbery. I ain't too worried.
That'll have to wait. We're here. Let's take it nice and easy. You, mister, excuse me.
Fine horse you got there.
Sorry, I was just trying to be friendly, you know, not draw attention to ourselves. But say, yeah, I appreciate the offer. My sister actually, who was hanging out in the chat recently, made my logo and banner and stuff, so I'm all good on that for now. Yeah, try not to. Yeah, she's a digital artist, and she's done some.
Howdy.
What's the term? I appreciate you understanding. I don't want to have to mute anybody. We don't like.
Okay.
I don't want to hate anyone else doing their thing either. But yeah, got that where I want it for now.
Right, gentlemen,
gotta focus on the other things. I appreciate the offer.
Okay. Go to work.
Of course.
I will keep it in mind if I don't want anything, you know, any other like emotes or anything like that. Because then maybe, you know, at some point when I have more subs or something, I'll need those. I don't even have subs yet. I don't even have followers really.
So
how you doing, guys? Don't mind us. Black outfits with
lost little
bag.
girl you want, or the drunken harlot?
Let's say lost little girl or drunken harlot. Let's say anyone in chat have a preference? Lost girl or drunken harlot? Yeah, not like stand here making her stare at us. I'll go in photo mode for a second. Let's say I won't wait forever if you guys are all just lurking either. They're just looking a little red. We gotta get some sunscreen on there. Got some dry skin, buddy. Let's go with lost girl. Yeah, seems fine either way. How about say it'll work either way.
See the little girl lost.
We've already seen her drunk, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see how she.
You long to save the fallen women, eh, Arthur? You break my heart. You really do.
Oh boy.
You're
get all scared.
Good luck, gentlemen.
We got this.
Scared seems more innocent than drunk. I mean, she might become pretty obviously culpable once it goes in anyways.
Okay, we're going.
No, hold on. Wait till she's got him reeled down.
Okay. Oh man. Of course it's raining. Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? Oh yeah, it's a robbery.
Nobody move!
Don't make us hurt you! Here! Unlock the door!
Hey, just put that gun
down. The door's unlocked.
Oh, what you think we're here?
Yeah. Yeah, bank robbery started. It might be messing with the model a little bit, but whatever. Let's go. Let's see, I think it is glitching in a little bit because yes, it's kicked down the bank teller's door and I've already done it. Hopefully the game doesn't break. I'm not gonna beat him. Come on, get it open. Maybe a little faster, come on. I didn't mean to whistle for my horse in the whip. Come on, buddy. How many numbers does this safe have? Hopefully the game's not broken. Just the stuff still. want to shoot and draw attention. Let's go. Come on. There we go, finally. Took you long enough. Oh, don't come out from the chair.
Come here. Open the lockboxes now!
The manager does that.
God damn it! Now what?
Guess I'll crack them or blow them up. Keep an eye out. I'll be as quick as I can.
Alright, yep, we're cracking them. That's safer.
I should be able to crack these.
All right, but you better be quick.
Yeah, I can crack his.
Shut the hell up and stay still.
I'm a robber. I got this. I'm supposed to be listening for a click. There we go. Okay.
Hey, keep still. If I see that leg move again, you get a bullet in it.
Shoot, did I miss it? Okay, I didn't hear it. Okay. Okay, well, probably go a little faster.
I don't know. Not much. This is taking too long.
Okay, yeah, I'll go faster. I'm going.
How are you getting on?
Going as fast as I can. This is slower, but it's quieter.
Okay.
I hear people out there.
Me too. Boys, you need to move this along.
Yeah, I'm going.
I see him. I'll go check the front.
How's it looking there?
Good.
Told you.
Don't count your chickens just yet.
Please, let me go. I won't say nothing. I swear.
Shut the
Let's see, that dynamite would have been faster, but we would have had law on our butts right away because they're right across the street.
Bill, how's it going in there?
We're getting there. A few more minutes.
Yep. Making progress.
This is looking good.
How much
Hopefully,
longer?
Marie doesn't
Nearly there.
unfollow after I
Maybe.
declined her offer.
Never enough.
Well, I am ready to get the hell out of here whenever you are.
You see that I have one viewer now, but whatever. It is what it is. Not worried about paying for designs.
Last one.
25 followers. And I have an artist sister who does them for me as a gift. That last one, let's get it done. Nice and quiet. Master bank robber. There we go. They're gonna be waiting for us or something, aren't they? Okay, let's go.
I think we're fine. Come on, I'll lead the way.
Let's go. Everybody, stay calm.
Did I actually not realize?
All of you count to 100. Keep your mouth shut.
Count to 100. Keep your mouth shut. That's cool. Yeah, we did without killing anyone either. So yeah, we got good honor. Yep, let's keep it quiet. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Definitely not actually supposed to be there. Donnie poster. Come on the horse.
All right.
I'm not actually gonna shoot anyone. Let's go.
Out of this goddamn town.
I'm going. Unless I need to like get close to us and start doing damage to me and my horse. Yeah, I'm not trying to shoot lawmen necessarily. Okay, apparently we're going that way, sorry. I didn't realize that was the plan, guys. I would always put the volcanic pistol back on. I don't love using it. I mean, it's not a bad gun. Yeah, I have a feeling the combinations are not actually that easy to crack. The rain texture's kind of freaking out while I'm in Deadeye time. That was a little weird. Yeah, pull out a bigger gun.
Just get out of there, but there's more!
Definitely could have gone worse. I think in past replays I might have even, yeah. There were like past playthroughs I might have done the dynamite. I didn't want to risk getting not enough money. Ever watch Lockpicking Lawyer? Make it look a lot simple. I've never, I don't know if I've heard of that. Is it a show or like a video or anything? A lot simpler. Simple for a lot of them YouTuber guys. As I know, it does always look easy in movies, and I'm sure you like have the right tools, like you know, oh, I should know what it's called, stethoscope or whatever. Like you can like listen to it or whatever. Okay, just try to stop pausing. It's interesting. The rain texture freaks out when I'm in Deadeye. Hopefully, it doesn't cause the game to break. Watch out, Karen, don't mention. I'll look into Lockpicking Lawyer. I'll stream at some point. I did watch Legal Eagle. Some kids videos recently to educate myself on Google copyright laws and stuff like that, or internet laws. So yeah.
Alright. I think we
a couple
lost
people.
Thank
That
you,
wasn't too
gentlemen.
bad.
That was
stupid and dangerous.
I bruised up the guy in the bank, but yeah, I didn't do anything too bad.
I don't see the problem.
Yeah, and that is the problem.
Yeah, but it was still risky, and there's law on our butts.
Very good take.
But yeah, it was a good take.
That should be happy, even if it did come with a heap of trouble.
Ah, it was fun.
Well, maybe you're right. Now, go on, get out of here. I have some other business to attend to. Don't head directly back to camp, and make sure you ain't followed.
Oh boy.
Mrs. Down.
Yeah, but see, now we're gonna go talk to Mrs. Down.
You all right, boy? Yeah.
Oh wait, it wants me to go that way. Hold on. Violin music. That burned forest area is always really cool. That happens. Kind of good for nature though. It helps new things grow. I mean, it may not have been of natural causes though. There's like a burned like town, I think too, but still.
Yep. How you doing?
This is some somber music. It's not exactly a nice house call. Accidentally run over an animal? What was that? The controller vibrated. There's some trees that actually depend on forest fires just by their trees. I thought I might have heard of that. I didn't know. I don't know the species names or anything, but yeah. I know it helps like spread the seeds and so I pawn, but yeah, that helps germinate or whatever. Which is pretty cool, yeah, because you think of, fire just killing things, but no. It's part of the circle of life sometimes, too. Part of nature. What was that? I think there was an eagle or whatever, like a falcon that started forest fires that like push out its prey. That was kind of crazy to read, too. Hey, guys, remember me?
My husband's not cold in the ground, and you've come back here. Archie, I nearly paid off what was owed.
Your husband knew the rules when he took that money. Now, I'm real sorry about the way things turned out, but he had a choice. Ain't my fault about the way the world is.
He didn't have a choice. He was good, and he did good. There wasn't no choice in that.
I mean, yeah.
And you've as good as killed him yourself, and don't kid yourself.
Needed money, so he took
You speak as if killing was something I cared about.
You ever wonder about eternity? You should.
I hope it's hot and terrible, Mrs. Downs. Otherwise, I'll feel I've been sold a false bill of goods. Now, please, give me that money. Either you got a lazy eye or lack of respect. Which is it, boy?
I ain't got no lazy eye. No respect for the likes of you.
I mean,
well, maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father,
a little bit.
I'll keep her in black on your behalf. You think on that, boy?
Well, maybe you shall, sir. And maybe other events will transpire.
You best stick to them books, because mark my words on this. Vengeance is an idiot's game. Ah, Mrs. Downs, thank you for your punctuality. It's next to godliness, isn't it?
That's cleanliness.
I'll have to take your word on that. Good day.
We just robbed a bank. Do we really need, what, 30 bucks or whatever we got from her? I'll antagonize him when I get the chance. Sure, Arthur will probably give him a word when he hands him the money too. He was tough about it, but I don't think he liked doing 20,000 with a shell take. Jeez Louise. At 2,000 as my share.
Evening, Arthur. Good work on that bank job.
Loved every minute.
There'll be plenty more where that came from.
Rolling in the dough.
Good evening.
Yeah, if I didn't know, I'd think he's the same age as them silly girls. Away with you, silly man. Oh, no.
Oh, maybe I'm not even gonna hand it to Strauss. I'm just gonna go put it in the box.
$1,000 richer. Well, I'd marry you. Make a dishonest woman of you, I would. And that'd be the best decision I ever took.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Fine woman. Oh, you keep it hidden under that sour vinegar face, nasty acid tongue. But I know that's just a rose's thorns.
Well, at least he's trying to be nice.
Silver tongue flatterer and no mistake. Oh, no, I tell the truth, ma'am. I must get back to my work. Oh, there's something about that woman.
Sweet and sour, huh? 7:43 p.m. He's doing them squats. You just gotta get those quads burning. Sometimes you gotta squat and hold. Floating above the log, yeah. Let's see. Tribute. Okay. I'm about to say I can give item. Where's the debt? I must say I'll put some money in here too. I don't think we have anything to buy either, but we'll check the ledger. Yeah, it's weird. Normally after I think he puts the depth in there. Refill the ammunition. Nope, nothing else to buy right now. Might as well fill everything back up. Oh, yep, can't deal with food. Okay. How you doing, Miss Molly?
Good evening.
Good evening, Arthur.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay. Folks are worried about you, that's all.
Sorry, ain't much company right now.
Alright. People are worried about her. Relieve ourselves real quick and fill up our canteen, and then maybe we'll talk to Dutch finally. Alright. Do. Fill it up the canteen. Oh, a crane. Or is it a heron? Oh, gone now. According to one of the doctors at work, it takes about 22 seconds on average for most animals to pee. I don't know why he would know this. Yeah, I was about to say, I wonder where they got that statistic. But, interesting, because the dog's doing short bursts, somehow able to hold it. Save it for individual spots at a time, unlike us, where we just empty our bladder. We're obviously doing it for the need to go and comfort, not murking spots. So.
Arthur! Arthur!
Let me eat some Dutch. And I'm gonna change the boat. Don't worry, I won't run away from you this time. Actually, makes more off stream when I get a chance.
What now? You sweating yet, Dutch? Of course I'm sweating. We're in some disease-ridden, swampy, Dixie-whistling shithole.
I meant about what Trelawney said about these bounty hunters.
Well, not sweating as such, but maybe a little gentle perspiration. Until we know more, ain't too much harm in wasting good liquor on sweating.
So?
So, I think you should pay Mr. Trelawney a visit and find out exactly what he knows and who he spoke to. Take Charles with you. Oh, the sight of the pair of you would make a statue sing out its secrets.
Okay.
All right. Me and Charles are gonna go talk to Trelawney about bounty hunters.
Charles, I need you for some business in town. Come on.
Okay.
Charles is just like, all right, sounds good. Go. It's the middle of the night, but whatever. Good brush real quick. All right. I guess the average.
Where are we going?
The average is 22. Humans take more than 22, and smaller animals, probably animals like dogs, bring it down.
Hoping he can tell us who they are or where they're coming from.
And then I'm sure.
Okay.
Larger animals like cattle can probably take longer.
Something like that.
Soon as we
still
laid
an interesting
eyes on
statistic.
that fool of a sheriff who runs that town, I knew Dutch was gonna play him like a fiddle.
On the run from one bunch of lawmen, working for another. Interesting.
Hiding in plain sight, Dutch calls it.
So, spirits seem good. In the new camp, I mean.
We got some space between us and that mess now. Ain't seen no more Pinkertons for a while. There's these bounty hunters, of course.
Knock on wood.
Dutch don't seem too worried about it.
Can't believe they're still coming after us. We didn't even get away with the money.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Of course. Trelawney. I've only met him a couple times, but he's a strange one.
Okay, how do we know Trelawney is it? In Rose. Did we meet him?
He's just a cockroach in fancy breeches. But he gets
I guess
into nooks
we
and
got him out.
crannies the rest of us can't.
The sheriff,
We just
and he
need
might
to
have told us where he was
find
set up.
him before he scurries off again. I think it's just up here.
Might take the sling off soon. Wash my hands and let it breath. Oh, game's getting a little stuttery. Apparently it's it's mostly because the bladder and all the relevant tubing similarly sized relative to each other, even if despite
Someone got
size,
here
it's
first.
still takes similar time.
So it seems.
By the looks of things, it wasn't a social call.
Oh.
Check that house. Shit, this don't look so good. Well, he clearly ain't here, so where is he?
Let's take a look around.
This food's barely touched. Looks like he left in a hurry.
Horses are walking around outside. But his bed. Wait, there's a note. Fastest Kilgore Mining Company. Wait. I say, isn't that our thing? Share. Fastest Kilgore is like our fake name.
Bed's not made, so he must have been here recently.
Big struggle. Pretty recently,
Look,
I'd say. I guess maybe 12
Come on.
hours ago.
But no body?
Not yet. They went down the path here. How's your tracking these days?
All right, I guess.
So we're doing pretty good at tracking.
Lead the way then.
Not the kind of place I'd expect to see Trelawney staying in.
No?
Normally scams himself into the best hotel in town.
You know, when me and Javier went down with Trelawney to get Sean, after the bar fight, I swear, he talked the whole way and never actually said a damn thing.
Oh, you knew. That's his special talent. They could be 20 miles away by now.
We can track them that far if we need to. Depends on how much you want to find them.
Yeah. I still ain't sure about that.
Hey, look. They continue on the other side of the tracks.
There's campsite up here. Is that where these are headed?
Oh! Huh. They seem to head into the
I thought it was an actual, this is the name in Harry Potter. Nope, I guess it might have been a name in history, yeah. Trelawney. Rather, was, yeah,
Hey, look.
Professor Trelawney. That's why it sounded
Let's
familiar.
go see what those fellas have to say.
Hey, get back on your horse.
I want to get back on my horse. Fine. Alright. Not kin to me then. We're talking to him from horseback. Sorry. Oh, nope. Now I'm not getting on my horse because they won't let me. Charles, don't tell me to get on my horse when I can't.
We don't have time for this, Arthur.
Excuse me.
He's the one wasting my time. Tell me you don't have time for it. Ugh. Can't fix my hair properly with one hand either.
Yeah. Have you seen him? We're looking for our friend.
I don't think he's here.
He's been here, though.
You seen a strange sort of feller? Sort of formal?
Strange? Sure. Formal? Nah.
He uses a cane. Looks a lot like this one.
Yeah, I was about to say.
All right, you two. Where the hell is he? You both better get out of here. Come here.
Okay, come on, Jose. Get those hands up. Come on.
Well, you cracked his head.
Ah, I didn't crack his head. I just headbutted him. Yeah, there you go. You can pin him down and get us information, right, Charles?
You stay there.
Or was I not supposed to knock out my guy?
Where is Trelawney?
I don't know anything.
Tell me where he is.
You go to hell.
Better tell me now, you son of a bitch.
Where is he?
For Christ's
I don't
sake.
have time for this.
They took him to a cabin over by the cornfields.
Which cornfields?
Left. Down the path there by Braithwaite Manor.
Let's see. Well, got a little negative honor. Hopefully I didn't kill him. I just meant to knock him out.
All right. That should do it.
Come on, let's go.
Good boy. Follow me. I think there's a way around so we don't have to go through the Braithwaite's place.
Yes. I've spent enough time there. After you.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going back to the Braithwaite Manor. What's your shortcut,
okay?
Charles?
I'm good.
What do you think they want with Trelawney?
Could be any one of 100 things. Just depends if any of them involve us.
Yeah,
You think he'll talk?
Of course.
Give up information on us, yeah.
He'd sell his own sister to save a train fare. He don't know how not to talk.
Yeah.
He don't know where we're holed up, though. At least I
Very
don't
loose
think he
lip
does.
guy.
I don't know why Dutch still deals with him. Always disappearing for weeks on end.
Yeah, he's not really a member of the group.
He's got his uses, and, well, loyalty matters to Dutch.
Of course. But is Trelawney loyal?
Yeah, kind of. I guess Trelawney ain't exactly disloyal. Just got a big mouth. Don't worry. If he talked, I'll goddamn find out what he said.
We believe you, Arthur. Don't worry.
Nothing's ever straightforward where Trelawney's involved. Learn that
Oh,
much.
here's the old battle
How
skill.
much time have we wasted getting this fool out of trouble?
Let's see, yeah, this is like the second time we rescued him, huh?
Both lucky and unlucky at the same time.
That's one way of looking at it.
But he always finds some way to pay us back. Just when we think about cutting him loose, he brings us something big. I guess that's his special talent, keeping fish on the line.
Yeah, I guess. Somewhat valuable. And we're on the Braithwaite property.
That must be it.
Little cabin on the edge of the Braithwaite property is what they said, or the field.
Get you out of here.
Oh, hey guys.
The thing is, after that shack, this will be remembered like a good time.
Put the man down, gentlemen.
Tried running.
Is that the lot of them?
I think so.
So you're alive?
Allegedly.
Well, don't worry, they won't be for much longer.
Look, go get them, Arthur. I can handle this.
Where are you runners going?
Who knows what he told them? Let's get after those sons of bitches.
They've gone into the cornfields. We need to flush them out.
Yeah, I'm on to this guy.
Go that way.
Hit him.
They were just trying to kill him? Alright. Alright. I mean, I thought we were chasing him.
Now, you boys ain't leaving here.
I think there's one over here.
How did you say to scare them?
They're gonna get away. Let's find them.
Where the hell are they?
I think he might have gone inside. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Find these bastards.
God damn these sons of bitches.
Get the hell out of here while you still can!
We got one more, Charles.
There's another one? I thought there was only the two guys.
Over there, where the birds are.
I'm not seeing anyone.
Hey, I see something on the ground over here.
Yeah, I thought I saw something. What is it?
Dumped his gear. Look, he can't have gone far. Keep searching. He's around here somewhere.
Oh! I'm gonna say somehow appeared behind me. I think he's supposed to do that no matter what.
He's mine! Let me take him. You get out of here.
You have my friend.
He's not your friend. I'll give you money.
Be quiet.
Oh, yeah. But Charles is the best. He's like, I don't want money. I'm gonna throw a knife right in your chest.
Come on.
Don't grab my friends.
Money.
I know. I'm a fool.
Shit. Thank you.
Of course. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh crap! What the?
The gunshots are coming from that barn. Come on.
Yeah, we run toward gunshots. Who wants the smoke?
I got you now.
I know, I got you. Come here.
Backing off inside. Get after him.
Where are you going?
There he is.
Mind your butt, Baylor.
I'm gonna collect on all three.
Where is he?
Come on, you bastard.
Upstairs? Where the fuck did he go?
God damn you.
Am I dumb? There you are.
Good. He should be the last of them.
All right, let's
Hold
go
on, what
back
is that
for
gun up
Trelawney.
there?
You all right?
Yeah. Never goes easy, does it?
Sure don't. Come on. Let's go see how badly they beat up the slippery feller.
Right up
I
here.
wonder how much trouble he's brought with him.
Rare
Guess we'll
ruling
soon
deck
find out.
Seems like we can't catch a break now, Arthur.
Our luck's held this long. We got out of worse scrapes.
So I heard.
Sure. What's government agents? Bounty hunters to us.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, gravity hurts the knees a little bit. I cut Arthur off there. And feel like taking the stairs.
Mr. Trelawney, where are you?
Over here, dear boy.
My lamp's a little tight, right? Making me squint a little bit.
Well, he's still here at least. Put your feet up, why don't you?
Oh, so yeah, he was just resting. I mean, he did get beat up probably.
So, who was they?
They were bounty hunters. Attached to Cole Stoudemire.
Okay.
They weren't looking for me, per se.
What you tell them?
Not much.
So, yeah, of course they weren't looking for
Told
you.
them I was
Who are you?
an intellectual.
Looking for Dutch.
Come down here from Oregon.
From the gang.
Looking for a job at the university. Of course, they didn't believe me. Seems you stirred up quite a hornet's nest in Blackwater.
So I keep hearing.
It might be best if I stay with you, gentlemen, for a while. Can't go back to that caravan now.
All right, Charles. You take Trelawney back to camp. I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Why are we catching up with them? What are we doing?
There always seems to be more and more civilization. I want to get back in the open country of the West, or what's left of it, but well, even that ain't the way I remember it.
What is the horse doing in the background? Hey, there he goes. Magician's first. Alright. 2 missions at the camp. Lonnie. Busted out. My god. Friends at very low. Alright. Maybe I'll just wrap up. Watch something real quick and wrap up the stream before too late so I can post some more. Or make some more clips and TikToks and stuff before it gets too late. And...
Hello, you look hungry.
I'm not hungry. What was this?
Saw my brother die. I saw
Oh,
my
another
friends
veteran.
die, and I saw my leg. Hey, mister. Will you give me some money?
Sure.
Sure.
Well, thank you. Say, where you from?
Around.
Ain't from around here.
I think
If that was
he's
you, I'd leave.
Confederate.
This town lost
soldier.
its goddamn soul a long time ago. Nothing but nasty, miserable people.
Yeah?
Yeah, ever since them Grays moved here, they a bunch of no-good white trash.
No good
And
white
they
trash.
somehow got rich. About 50 years ago, they moved here, caused a whole heap of trouble. I reckon they was Yankee spies during the war and everything.
That's so.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah. Good time to save the game and give it a restart anyways, even if I'm not gonna hop off. But let's see how I feel. I'll go watch them there real quick, and if I feel like keep playing, I'll keep playing. But if I feel like wrapping it up for the night, then it's 11 o'clock and people are getting ready for bed anyways. So renew my. Alright. That's right.
80% of Americans believe they could beat a lion.
Listen to that, or I could do both. Actually, I could watch parrots and this one. More animal themed stuff. The sound menage on. Sorry, I probably pronounced his name wrong. I always do. Lab Leak Revelation. Probably watch that on my own. But watch. Sorry, let's change the category for the stream so we get chapter. Go back to just chat. I'm getting a little sleepy too, probably. Okay. How to achieve 60 FPS? It's at 60 FPS most of the time, but then it stutters. That's the problem.
This video was made
Alright, yeah. Watch the parrots one first.
in partnership with Curiosity Stream.
Nicole said to me when we were talking about this the other day, she would pet parrot a lot of attention.
Despite starting out as
More
a
so
small,
than
niche
even,
rogue
like,
build
dog.
from within the dinosaur faction,
Give
the
them
avian player base
socialization or
has
whatever.
diversified to an incredible degree. Given that dinosaurs had naturally
Stimulation.
high power stats, it's no surprise that some birds ended up opting for a DPS strategy. But what is surprising is how many bird players spec'd into high intelligence. The two leaders in this department are the corvids and the parrots. And while roughly equivalent in terms of their base intelligence stat, parrots are far better
Parrots are
suited to the
mischief with
intelligence
wings.
playstyle for
You have to
several
deal with
reasons.
many at the
parrot has a lot going
office.
for it, with several powerful abilities complementing its great base stats. So in this video, I'll be going over all of the parrot's signature abilities in order to conclude where
Definitely
their
have
overall
funny
place
little
is
things,
in the
but I
meta.
can imagine having
Let's
one.
begin with the parrot's stealth.
Get up to
Most
some
parrot
trouble when
players
you leave it
deliberately
alone or
chose
you
an
have it for
abysmal
too long.
stealth level, instead
couple
opting for
for
vibrant colors that make avoiding
wing
detection
trims.
near impossible.
Let's
Lacking
see.
camouflage may
Beak
seem
or
risky
sharp?
for a build with less than impressive defensive stats, and it's certainly not without its challenges. But what this does accomplish is granting the parrot a bonus to all intimidation attempts, as the vibrant colors can surprise and confuse opponents. This strategy is normally only used in builds that are dependent on poison for defense, so it's a bit unorthodox for a non-toxic build like the parrot to adopt this strategy. The reason this intimidation strategy was so effective was that it had another complementary ability, the Syrinx Shriek, one of the loudest, most powerful sonic-type attacks in the game, with roughly the same volume as a gunshot. This can easily break the resolve of a nearby
never
player,
realized how that would
causing
work.
it to flee from battle. For defense, parrots don't really have much to talk about here. Their feathers do offer some protection from crush-type damage, but this is pretty minimal. The fact that parrots have hollow bones means that crush-type damage is
Everyone does
actually
either of those beak trims if they aren't wearing down enough. Okay. Wing trim for a long flight. Okay. So, because you can get wings like permanently clipped too, can't you? But that's probably somewhat like your claws or your cat's declawed for some owners. I don't think I can imagine if I was a bird owner, I wouldn't want to.
actually super effective against them anyway. For
completely.
mobility, I mean, there's the
But
obvious,
I mean,
parrots are
fly away.
solid flyers. Now, of course, they aren't as
Sounds
agile
like a
as, say, goshawks
priority.
or swallows, nor are they able to traverse entire oceans without resting, like the albatross. But flight is still flight, and because of this, they're able to evade just about any ground-based attack. So why is the parrot's mobility so high? Well, this is because they're also excellent climbers.
Oh,
Flight
yeah.
is usually
Combining
difficult
their
in
beak
dense
with
forests and jungles, as there's a lot of obstacles that a flying player needs to dodge constantly. But because of the parrot's zygodactyl claws, climbing through a dense jungle
Zygodactyl.
canopy is no problem, as they can grip onto most surfaces with ease. For their vitality stat, there's not much worth discussing except to mention that parrots have extremely long lifespans. For power, parrots rank surprisingly high. While not quite as devastating as an eagle's dagger-like talons or a falcon's razor-sharp beak, parrots do still have a seriously powerful bite.
You're
Most
good
bird
talking
builds
to.
have a beak optimized to deal stab-type damage, with
That
the move
favorite bird.
peck replacing the move bite in their moveset. Pecking is
Okay.
faster, has less end lag, and is a better move in most cases. The beak of a parrot, in contrast, deals
There's a
crush-type
curve though,
damage.
yeah.
While not as useful in PvP, this gives them the ability to crunch through tough items, like for example tree nuts, which are worth lots of experience if you can crack them. With that being said,
believe that
despite
nutrition
its
is
low
experience.
range, a parrot player can still deal serious damage with their bite if they can land a hit. This is all well and good, but let's be real. Nobody is maining Parrot for its damage or arboreal movement
Oreos
bonuses.
and level up.
The main draw of this build is its intelligence. So how good is the Parrot in the role of an intelligence build? Although intelligence is arguably the most powerful stat in the game, high intelligence alone does not a top tier make. A good build needs other useful features to make use of intelligence. The Parrot build has this in spades. What's so impressive about the Parrot is that all of its abilities have secondary effects that synergize extremely well with a high intelligence stat. For example, in addition to being able to deal some pretty serious sonic damage, the Parrot's Syrinx is also a highly versatile communication ability, being able to easily converse with other parrots over short and medium distances. This is invaluable for facilitating team strategies, like for example, requesting reinforcements to help drive away an enemy player, with multiple simultaneous sonic attacks, or for warning allies of an aggressive enemy player. Parrots are extremely social, and because of their highly effective communication techniques, they can form some of the tightest bonds of any species. In fact, because of how versatile their Syrinx is, they can even learn to communicate with other, non-parrot players, an ability few have unlocked. But it doesn't stop there. The Parrot's flexible beak and zygodactyl grip, which primarily are useful for climbing, both have the secondary function of allowing the user to grab items or other players. This is actually one of the main reasons I consider parrots to be superior to corvids in terms of their ability to function as an intelligence build, as crows have a much harder time gripping things than parrots do. The reason this matters is that being able to pick up and manipulate objects in the environment is the main requirement for the top tier intelligence ability tool use.
Yeah, I would have.
While there are plenty of builds with an intelligence stat high enough to allow them to equip tools, many of them lack the actual ability to do so. For example, pigs and dolphins. Parrots are one of the few builds with great general dexterity. Lastly, I want to bring up the parrot's vitality again, as a long lifespan is a trait that is most beneficial to intelligence builds.
I didn't realize how long
Parrots actually have one of the longest lifespans in the entire game, rivaling the elephant and trailing only humans, Greenland sharks, and builds that have the trait negligible senescence, like jellyfish and clams. This means that parrot players have a long time to learn skills, both through independent practice and through the teaching of higher level players. This again sets them apart from corvids, who unfortunately only have a fraction of a lifespan. The parrot build has been on the decline lately, as jungle servers get taken down and converted to farms, and as human players capture them in order to sell them to other human players who want to add them to their party. However, as with most top-tier intelligence builds, parrots are highly adaptable, and because of their unique skill set, many of them were able to escape captivity and establish entirely new player bases in several city servers. I consider this to be the hallmark of a top-tier build, to be best spec'd for gameplay in one environment, but able to cope with shifts in the meta and survive in an extremely different environment. To get a more in-depth look at the story of how the Parrot faction has adapted to spread across a range of different cities.
A different kind of concern, because it's like, you know, a dog or cat owner, you know that you're gonna probably have to see them pass away, but you just worry about getting the longest life.
Servers.
It would be kind of nice how
the documentary Planet Parrot. A lot of the beautiful parrot footage featured in this video is from that documentary, and I consider it to be extremely well made. You can watch Planet Parrot as well as thousands of other excellent titles on Curiosity
less maintenance, but long commitment.
The premier sponsor of Tier Zoo. Curiosity Stream is a subscription.
Let's see. This is just conclusion and sponsorship. Let's watch the. No, I wanted to watch the Forest Galante. What if I put up like animals? Is there animals? Terrestrial animals, but that's not going to show me. Let's see. Hold on. If I go to history, yeah, but it was gorilla versus polar bear. Yeah, I'm sure I can find it if I click on this. It doesn't pop up. Yeah, I'll just Google it. There we go.
Wild time.
Silver.
Or actually, here. This is a more general interesting one.
Yep. So,
12 minutes.
yeah, I've pulled up. We'll just run through this quick because I think people will be interested in this.
Only some of these, but these might be surprising.
12 animals in the animal kingdom with the strongest bite force that are alive today.
Now, are we doing total bite force or bite force per size? I'm sure whales have crazy bite forces.
But
comparatively,
I was actually looking up something similar that I was going to tell a story about. But please continue.
All right, so we'll run through this quick. All right, so
I don't know what number 1 is. Maybe a crocodile? I don't know.
Say a saltwater crocodile.
Yeah. First, quickly go. All right, no, I'm just going to throw them out there. All right, so
I think Forrest, the guy in the middle,
the strongest
grew up
dog
in
is about 325.
South Africa.
It's a cane
He's like
corso,
a wilderness
which
guy.
is a horrific looking dog.
I don't know the other two.
All right, a great white shark. A great white shark, real quick. We'll just
Makes
go
sense.
one guess at a time. Forrest, great white shark.
Just on the list.
Great white shark. I'm going to go around. It's even lower than the hyena. It's a snapping only force, 900 psi.
Okay, 625.
The number. Okay.
625. All right, we already hit lion at about 660. Yep. A brown bear, often called a grizzly. What would you guess, Peter? You know it's stronger than a shark. So.
Yeah. I'll just go an even.
Do you think hyena is the strongest?
975. 975. So 4 pit bulls.
Yeah, dude,
or
also,
975. Not,
dude,
not,
and
not
a grizzly just with its fucking massive body. What does it weigh? 2,000 pounds? 3,000? I mean,
you're getting to the
huge.
point now where, regardless, like, doesn't matter what your chainmail is, it's breaking through the bone, right? Because of the pressure. Like,
it's crushing what's underneath it. Yeah,
that much force. It doesn't really matter what your suit of armor is, so to speak. Like, it'll break through the bone.
Well, here's an animal that Forrest has made me hold up and take a picture with, and he was like, "Just keep in mind watch the head. It'll take your hand off. An alligator snapping turtle."
Okay, yep. There we go. We saw one of these earlier.
I'll just give you this one. It's an even 1,000.
Yeah.
But even more
the turtle video.
Crazy.
Me as you were also
they're
watching
scary.
talk show hosts with animals.
I'm like, don't get your finger in there.
Expert guests.
Yeah.
And
I was like,
they had a big, I think it was on Animal, and they had a giant snapping turtle.
but it is trying to bite me, Forrest. You're like, dude, pose for the picture. Your face looks
snapping
weird.
turtles are scary.
Yeah.
It's all it knows how to do is
They're always
snap.
angry.
Yeah.
It's in its name.
A tiger is about 1,050, then a hyena. This one shocks me.
1,050. Okay.
More than a hyena. A gorilla.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Actually,
It was more than a hyena, but that's. I mean, those fucking muscular heads.
They do have big heads.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But they're like us.
I hadn't thought of that.
Well, what's ours? Like 10?
No.
Yeah. Gorillas is
crazy.
1,300.
I mean, yeah, they do use their jaws
guys,
for like,
actually,
a lot.
take a
of
guess. What
different,
do you think ours really is? Because I looked it
like,
up earlier when we were talking about it.
So,
What do you think
what is ours compared?
Quick guess.
240. No. 120. 120.
192 is the average PSI of the human bite. It's fucking bananas. That's pretty high.
Dude,
that's enough to take off a nipple or a finger or something.
Doesn't sound as strong compared to an animal. But yeah, okay. Definitely do some damage.
Scared that
tissue nipple
of a dog bite. You're not scared of a human bite because we don't do it.
Right.
Like it was right. Like if someone just shouted.
Yeah, let's say a zombie bite you. Yeah, that would hurt.
1,300. Jaguar 1,350.
That's crazy.
Which is shocking
for a gorilla.
Jaguar's over. Yeah, that's surprising.
I'm surprised that a feline has 6 times the bite force of a dog. That's crazy.
Well, I think what's interesting. So a lot of these animals, I don't want to dog like this too much because I'm really learning a lot and enjoying it.
Or
but you have to think, like for gorillas, I don't get it. Like why did they evolve such massive bite force? Like they're mostly eating leaves. But for jaguars, compared to say lions or tigers, lions and tigers are typically preying on soft, fleshy mammals. What's interesting about jaguars, a lot of people don't know this, a lot of their diet in South America consists of caiman. Meaning they have to pierce through crocodile skin with those jaws in order to kill one,
videos are
which
crazy.
is kind of interesting. So it's like, okay, over generation, you could see their jaws getting stronger and stronger because they have to get through croc hide, which is, thick as shit.
Yeah, it's like biting through leather.
So yeah.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So 1,350. So we're at about 6.5 pit bulls for a jaguar. Now we're going to make a big jump.
6.5 pit bulls.
We're jumping up to the third strongest bite force. It's up to 1,825 psi.
What is the third strongest bite force? Great white.
Any guesses?
Okay, we're both on the kind of the same path.
So we're talking about literally 9 pit bulls.
9. Maybe it's still in the land.
Forrest, I'm gonna throw one out.
Go ahead.
Go do it.
What would be stronger than a jaguar,
hippo.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm
It's the
thinking
correct
big
guess.
head.
It's the correct
guess. Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, it is hippo. Okay.
Fuck yeah, bitch. Dude, because you guys taught me so much about
You Googled it. You didn't know that.
I swear to God, I didn't.
Really? Oh, okay.
I didn't know.
Forrest told a story on Joe Rogan about like running away from one.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
That's good.
Forrest gets the next
big,
guess.
dude.
1825 for a hippo. Now we're jumping up even bigger to 2125. 9.
Is this the number 1?
This is number 2.
Hippos are very
So
scary.
you gotta
Number 2.
think about, there are 2 species that haven't been named.
Like the most
What
human
might they
lives
be?
of any animal.
What might number 2 be?
Number 2, over hippo.
I'm
This one might be an orca.
99% sure that number 1 is a crocodile, just from all the time I've spent working with crocodiles.
That seems like something I've heard a lot
I'm 99% sure that a crocodile is the number 1 bite force.
Is there maybe a similar kind of animal?
So I'm going to go alligator for number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the alligator's at 21.25.
I wonder what a orcas is.
All right, so here's the thing. We filmed around a bunch of gators. I have with Forrest.
Tons.
I don't touch the gators or handle them. The way that you guys, you and Chris Gillette and some of these gator people handle the gators, it sort of made me. Feel like, a gator bite's like kind of like getting bit by a dog.
No, you get complacent though, right? Because you see guys like Chris and I like tickling them in the chin and like lifting them up and like not even restraining them, and you're like, oh, like it's not that bad. It's really bad.
I mean, that's unspeakable.
Hold on. What's this list? Okay. Now you'll know which one to run away from the fastest. Okay. PSI unknown. 30 times own weight, which is unheard of in the animal kingdom. Yeah, scary. Okay. Yeah, it's impossible to measure killer whales' bite force with accuracy. Based on captive orca incidents, it's estimated that... Okay, so yeah. There's no way for them to accurately measure it, but it would seem that our instinct that it's stronger would be correct.
I've seen people who have been bitten by dogs and what that can do to you. You're talking a dog bite's nothing.
Yeah, I know.
That's like a mosquito bite compared to an alligator, which we don't even think of alligators as being that dangerous.
I would not want to get anywhere near them.
Right. But holy shit!
I mean,
am I wrong? Maybe it's just me. I'm an idiot.
No, you're not wrong. They are scary, scary animals. I mean, and that's the thing. Crocodiles and alligators are
like
their entire
so smart.
Like mode of killing is the snap of that jaw, right? Then they go into the death roll and blah blah blah. But they don't have bears have claws. Like everything else has something else to work with, right? More or less.
And brains, not just
brains,
exactly. Brains. Like
you're spot on. But the crocodile has nothing but that giant clamp of teeth. That's it. That's all it's got. It's got to hang on. It's got to roll. It's got to spin. It's got to swim under. Like that's it. And in nature has made it so that it's funny. I didn't know that it went alligator and then crocodile, but it makes sense. They're closely related. And it's just like that animal is a giant lever. That's all it is. It's like it sits open and that's it.
Yeah,
once it's locked down, that's all it's got. And you do not want to end up in there. Like if you get bitten by a 3 or 4 foot alligator, I think we talked about this on a few podcasts ago, the damage is going to be really significant because of the amount of power behind those jaws. Now, what's interesting is alternatively, and a lot of people don't know this, I've caught 15-foot crocodiles, and I can hold their jaws shut like this with 2 hands, with like 2 fingers, like that. All of that strength is in the downward force. They have almost no strength in ability to open their jaws. It's all a downward single action muscle. You can literally hold. You can hold huge crocodiles and alligators just with your fingers and keeping their mouths shut. And get it shut with 2 fingers. But it's just. They just have no ability to go the other way. No strength.
Think about like the human shoulder, right? A normal guy my size could grab a pair of maybe 60-pound dumbbells and press them over their head this way. But if you have to lift them up like this, like vertically from down by your leg where your hand rests, it's much harder.
No way.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking nuts. It's almost as if they've evolved, kind of like you said, to do that one thing. It's all or nothing.
Yeah.
It's just that's the final shot, and it's learned how to just go after animals that'll be the easiest, like little fucking does that are drinking out of the pond or whatever. They're sneaky too. That's the other thing that they have going for them. Like their element of surprise. You'll always see like on Discovery Channel and shit when they attack, like the eyes are out.
The eyes, the nose, just
like
that.
Subtle and quiet, and then just boom, whatever animal just into the water.
They're perfect. They're perfect. I've said this before. It's
all right. Here we go. Maybe I don't need to watch the end of this, but we can watch.
All right, guys. Here we go. We're gonna lighten the mood here. We're gonna play a quick game. You guys ready for a quick game? Hot seat.
Love games.
Okay.
Love games.
Here we go.
Hold on. Okay, might have ruined it by getting to that.
60 to 80 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're thinking of going to Petco, spending $120 and getting a macaw, just know that your grandkids will inherit it. So, if you're setting,
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, everybody up for a burden. Okay, we just talked about these beautiful animals. Moving into the number 9 spot, African elephants. How long do you think they live? Average lifespan.
Alive.
I'll take this one first.
The elephant.
I'm gonna go
50
with
maybe
45 years.
That's kind of what I was guessing. Yeah.
All right, African elephants. I'm gonna go 65 to 85 years.
Very good, very good. Patrick wins this one. The average lifespan of an African elephant is 70 years.
Wow,
so 70 years.
Long living.
Keep in mind, they have a pregnancy that lasts 22 months. That's 3 times as long as a human pregnancy.
Gosh,
so
you
know, and they don't reach breeding age until like 12 years old. So that is a lengthy life cycle for these big boys.
Yeah, don't pay 70 grand
specifically
to
the immortal
jellyfish. That's right. Just don't do it. Don't do it.
I haven't heard of that.
Okay,
man, that's a bummer.
I know Patrick has seen these.
I'll Google it.
Because he's been to New Zealand and he texted me incessantly about them. Something that I didn't realize was such a long-living animal: the New Zealand longfin eel. How long do you think a longfin
eel of New Zealand?
Jesus, I didn't know that they lived for that long.
You don't think of fish as living a long time. You're like, that thing should be on my plate. It shouldn't live forever. It doesn't make sense. Right. But these eels live a long time. What do you think?
I'm going to say, are we going average or 50? A range?
We got a range on this one.
I'm going to say 70 to 90 years.
Good guess.
It does look like a 9-year-old fish.
I'm going to say 50 to 70 years.
Your retep is well, I don't know how you'd split this one in the points category. The longfin eel typically lives up to 60 years of age, but here's the fun one. The longest living longfin that we know of lived to be 106 years old.
Wow.
Imagine a frickin' slimy eel that, by the way, everything is trying to eat, goes between the ocean and the river, living 106 years.
Just a quick aside, the life cycle of these things is absolutely fucking mental. They live in rivers as this eel, but then they swim way out into the
water
ocean
snakes
to give birth to these little see-through things.
Elvers, they're called.
Yeah, elvers, that then have to somehow find their way back to the river.
Yep.
And at that point, when they enter the fresh water, they then transform into an eel. It makes no sense. Stay in the river.
Yeah, I really don't know much about
Very
eels.
Strange.
Very strange.
All right. Well, we know this one all too well. Coming in at number 7, the Galapagos giant tortoise. How long do you think they live? Patrick has an unfair edge on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go on
these
this
like 120 or something.
Actual guess, because he knows for real. The tortoises, they live a while. Is this a range again?
Yeah, it's a range.
All right.
I'll say I know some of them have been like 100. So
is
90 to 120.
60 to 80 years.
60 to 80.
Okay.
I think there's going to be a big range on this because it's only ranked number 6. So I'm going to say that the stat you have is going to say 80 to 120 years.
Good range. Good range. Now, if you for those that have watched the show, and Patrick will remember, when we found Fern, I remember saying that she could have been there when they first found the last one, 114 years prior. And the stat that I have up in front of me is that the Galapagos tortoise can live between 100 and 152 years, which is a long time.
Very low end is 100 years.
Yeah, the thing with the tortoise is it's not like they're jet skiing on the weekends. They're just
not exciting.
Literally just eating something leafy and pooping.
Slow and steady. Slow and steady.
Shell protecting them. They just go in there
and like all reptiles, I love the fact that they can reproduce until they die. They can grow until they die. I mean, they're taking
straight
life
vibes
very leisurely. All right, coming in at number 6. This one was definitely unexpected for me. The common uni, the red sea urchin. How long do you think?
Uni.
The red sea urchin, which, by the way, I crush up when I go out on the reefs because I'm like, you're damaging the kelp beds. Yeah. These things can live a freaking long time. How long do you think they live?
I'm going to say 160 years.
That's a good guess.
I will go 140 years.
Another good guess.
Wow. I did not realize they live that long.
Red sea urchin lived to be over 200 years old, and here's the kicker: with no signs of aging. They look perfect,
they eventually
and then they just die. That's it. Just one day they're dead.
Why can't we be like that, dude?
I know.
Say 25 until we die.
Although, dude, I've seen pictures of all of us when we were 25, when we thought we looked awesome. We all looked like shit.
Dude, it was the small 90s sunglasses that makes everybody look terrible. Have you looked back at those tiny 90s sunglasses that like barely covered your eyes? You're like, why did I wear those? Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Woof.
Yeah, why did I wear anything I wore in the 90s?
Well, also just the amount of beer that we all
that's how
drank
fashion
in our
is.
20s.
You always
Everyone's
look back
got
and
that
like,
bloat
that
to
was
the
weird.
face. We looked like shit.
Red bloated face.
That's right. All right, coming in at number 5, something I knew lived a long time, but wasn't sure. Didn't think it was going to make this list. Your koi fish, those pretty golden fish you see at basically every sushi restaurant.
Yeah, I've never heard anything about them living long.
I mean, this is fucking bonkers. We're up at
maybe
200.
40. Wait, no, they live longer than 200.
This one's going to be.
It doesn't all just keep climbing.
Okay, it's not.
Just FYI.
No, I know, but I'm just I'm gonna say it's gonna be pretty high. Let's say 110 years.
I'm gonna say about 150, and they probably are gonna say the oldest ever lived to be 220. I used to be friends with.
Alicia, Izzy just put blackfish. I watched it back. No, I was saying it to Alicia in stream. We watched it like in my high school, like junior year or something, like during English class. Yeah, I remember it being. Maybe we didn't watch the whole thing, but yeah, I'd like to rewatch it. But yeah.
Someone who was known as the koi
since we were just talking about
orcas, fly all around the world because people get massive problems with their koi ponds.
Yep.
And so she would literally be
it's that
like,
thing about how that industry is like booming in Russia and China and stuff. There's not much we can do about it.
I got to fly to Japan.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
And also a very cool job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, while the average lifespan is only around 40, you're correct in saying there was going to be some kind of weird comment. There was a koi named Hanako that lived to be 226 years old.
Wow.
Dude,
a 226-year-old koi.
Real quick. What would that mean for a human?
It's like as old as our country.
It's like 80.
Oh,
a normal average human lives to 80.
You would be looking at about 480 years.
Yep.
Dude, just an anomaly. One human lives to about 500.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Imagine what you see in 500 years of life.
Oh my god.
Too much.
Yeah.
Just
go back go back to pre-iPhone. All right, moving on. Number 4, the bowhead whale. Now, whales can live a long time.
Our brains just can't handle living that long, I don't think.
How long do you think the bowhead lives for?
Bowhead
I'm
whale.
Gonna say,
Those are the ones with the huge tongues, I think, right?
Lives up to
hopefully they show a picture.
160 years.
Yeah, that seems a bit much. I'm gonna say 130.
Those are good guesses, guys. The bowhead is the longest living mammal of all animals.
Okay, longest living mammal of all mammal.
They, on average, live over 200 years and can live to the grand old age of 268.
That is too long.
That is too long for a whale, too. Like, isn't that crazy?
Number 3?
Also, like
number
an
3.
intelligent whale.
That's not a
smart
animal
that can live that long. It's crazy.
Crazy. Number 3.
Let's say whales are smart too. What you doing living that long for, bro? Come on, save some time for the rest of us. Strange looking whale. It looks sad. It just got a frowny face constantly. Like, man, I've been here too long. I won't die. Bowhead whale, right whale. Okay. Their age. I would say I think it might have to do with it living in cold water, like the Greenland shark, probably.
The Greenland shark. We've talked about this
here we
before.
Would have thought this was number 1.
Yep,
me
too,
actually.
actually.
This is number 1. Shit.
Me too.
400 million.
560 years, I think. I think the oldest one ever was something around 500 years. So I'll say 560.
Well, that one.
I've heard about it on
one
like
that Will just
GMO
brought up
and
looks
stuff.
to be about a good 400 years old.
So yeah, that one looks like it's made out of stone. Yeah.
You're both right. The average lifespan is between 300 and 500. And at that point, it's like you're averaging a 200-year margin. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah, now they're slow and steady. So
can I see a clip of Greenland shark? I feel like I've never even seen one like in a clip, just like floating along. I want to see what they move like. Greenland shark videos. Show me a quick clip. This is a website. I don't want to go to a whole website. I just want to see a YouTube clip. Videos.
The Greenland shark is probably one of the most bizarre creatures on the planet. It's actually a deep water shark, and it is prehistoric. It has an extra gill slit than the modern day shark, so it comes from another era. It lives thousands of feet on the bottom, so very few people know about it. The scientists tell you that it's probably one of the largest populations of sharks on the planet because there's no real commercial fishery on it. And they live so deep, so nobody really comes in contact with it.
I should watch River Monsters sometimes on YouTube or whatever.
The Greenland shark is known to live up to 200 years old, so imagine they could talk. What knowledge they would.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. I just wanted to see one swimming around, like how fast it.
The last two we've got invertebrates, so pretty odd, almost a cop out. The ocean quahog, which is a type of clam. How long do you think they live? A clam.
Quahog really live in.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 1,000 years.
Wow.
It's a very the quahog's a very large clam, right?
It is typically. There's a lot of different kinds, but yes, typically they're large.
Well, I'm gonna say 507.
God damn it, Will!
Did you Google it?
Did Will put it up on screen? I was looking at the link. You bastard! I was like, wow. I was about to be like, you got it. Yep.
500.
Well, most of them will live to see their 400th birthday. There are some on record as old as 507, which is pretty impressive. All right, Will, don't blow this one.
Those are like even counts being alive at that point.
All right,
okay,
actually, you know what?
Talk about it. Okay.
Here's the thing. Now, coming in at number one is a
about
species of jellyfish. Guess its age.
Go ahead, Retep. I know the answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he seemed like he already knew.
I'm gonna say this jellyfish was 700 and 31 years old.
I'm gonna say we have no idea. It is infinite because it never dies, because it constantly regenerates its body, and it's kind of this anomalous thing. So infinity.
Correct. It is known as the immortal jellyfish. Patrick summed it up very, very well.
You guys suck. I used this in one of my battle royales, you sons of bitches.
You did. I thought you were going to guess it. I remember you using it.
Let's go for a trick question.
You fried your short-term memory with all that rolling.
No.
The immortal
water mate.
It is pretty neat.
Regenerating itself.
Like, yeah, life's not good. I'm going to go back into like a larval stage and I'll come back.
Still got a lot of just like.
Yeah, so this thing basically just keeps regenerating itself forever and ever and ever.
Yep.
Quick question before we go. You've all seen a human baby. You know what they experience, correct?
Indeed.
Human babies.
Yeah.
It seems
turns
nice
back into a baby.
Right? You're swaddled.
I didn't realize. I thought it was just kind of like regenerate. I didn't realize it went back. Yeah. Wait, they said that.
Back later.
You're
just like, life's not good. I'm going to go back into like a larval stage.
Baby. You know what they experience, correct?
Indeed.
That is weird.
Yeah. It seems nice in a way, right? You're swaddled, you're fed, you poop, you cry.
That'd be weird.
Picks you up, cuddles you. Do you think it's fun?
Because I watched like a clip of a fun butt movie.
Yeah. I think it's awful. I've had this theory for a long time. I think the whole reason that you don't remember anything before age 4 is because it was fucking miserable. You had growing pains, you were teething, you were constantly hungry. Like life sucks as a baby. Like, do you remember growing pains when you were like a preteen? You're like, oh, my legs hurt. Imagine your whole body feeling like that for years.
Does that end at some point? I mean, what are we talking about here? I've had that my whole life. Also, I imagine it's
that's not what growing pains are, dude. You're just sore. That's not the same. No. I remember, and I didn't even grow that much, but no, I remember having growing pains.
Dementia or Alzheimer's, so not good.
When I was like 12 or whatever.
Dude, you can only focus on one spot that's 10 inches away.
Laying in bed, your legs hurt for no reason.
Everything's scary and overstimulating. Yeah, no, I think it's awful.
And by the way,
these
going like this
I'm sure it would be.
Smile.
That's the only difference. Oh God.
Hey, little guy. It's nightmarish, dude. It's like going to a funhouse full of scary clowns.
One of those things that like everyone talks about. Yeah, really creepy seeing him go from, or him be like an old baby, like die as a baby. I don't know. It was weird. All right. Get ready for bed. Make some more clips and stuff. Hopefully, post TikToks if it lets me in. Me and Izzy will watch some Blackfish. feel bad about going to SeaWorld as a kid, but you know, wasn't our choice. Good night. Sleep well. We're hanging out and talking about animals and stuff.